Schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
I'm a real listener. I listen every morning, every day on my way home from work.
Appreciate it.
I'm a young business owner. I'm digging what y'all putting down. I'm liking what they got going on new here. So I'm going with the change, with the flow. I appreciate y'all.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth. You are listening to the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations. 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the beautiful heart of downtown Milwaukee. It's Thursday, Meech.
What's the word?
What's the word? Oh, it's such a beautiful day today. Such a happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
I don't even gotta ask you what you ate because we
I
ate.
didn't eat nothing. I was on the way here like, would Jazz ask me that?
You had some egg rolls.
I'm so hungry. I'm so disappointed that the 3rd Street Market is closed right now for a private event. I thought I was gonna sneak and go past our rule and get me something to eat after this.
Oh my gosh. Meech, you had some egg rolls
Earlier. Yeah, thanks, Biko.
Thank you, Biko. Biko treated us to lunch. He must love us.
Yeah, but I kind of was like, we do some team bonding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On Biko.
You was real instrumental in making sure the team, got some bonding in today. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Tap In, man. We want to hear from you today. We have some special guests coming up, 414Junglebaby. I know a lot of my students are super excited about us having her on here. And then also Ramon Swift Sloan will be in the building as well to talk about his movie that he's producing. I'm actually a part of it. I got a little small role, I'm gonna get my extra on. But we start filming that next week. So excited to talk to him and see what he has going on, some of the movies he's produced already and what he has coming up.
If he can put me in one.
Yes.
That's what he really here for.
Yeah, you hear that's what we need Meech on the movie. We need Meech on the movie.
No, Swift's cold though.
He is. He is.
Get that Cuckoo Cow.
Yep.
That Cuckoo Cow documentary.
Yep. Yeah. Him and Steve-O. Shout out to Steve-O too. You know,
I'm trying to get Steve on here.
Yeah, we need him. We need him.
Yeah.
Swift was we'll get into that when he come, but he's very instrumental when it comes to the film industry here in Milwaukee. Yep. It was a good day today though. How you feeling, Meech?
I'm straight.
You
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man.
You had the interview with Manon.
Yeah, and Manon got
real
an
deep
exclusive,
with,
did he?
Like that.
He got real exclusive. I'm like, okay. I don't do interviews too much
you want
or
to stay
talk
on
too
that
much,
show?
but no, I'm not
okay.
show cheating. Meech trying to say I'm cheating on him on the show, y'all. No, I'm not show cheating, Meech. But no, that was shout out to Manon. That was a amazing interview. I don't really get a chance to share my story like that because I'm just private. So it actually kind of felt good to open up a little bit. Yeah,
I ain't going on Manon show.
Why?
I got too much to say.
We need you to go on Manon
But I don't
show.
talk like you. You be talking, so I don't think I could talk like that.
Yes, you can.
Like,
You have to become one with yourself and just express.
Yeah, probably Manon the best to do it, right?
Yeah. Yep. He gonna ask you some probing questions that's gonna make you. He gonna look you in your eyes and ask you some questions.
Okay, now it's like therapy.
Exactly.
Shout out Manon, man.
Exactly, man. I'm excited about today's show. I was walking into this was a highlight of my day. I was walking into the station and I looked on the concrete and seen a rose, a clipped rose. It was just laying there by itself. I felt like it was for me. Mm-hmm. So I took the rose. I'm going to take it home and put it in some water and clean it up. But it reminded me of the conversation we had with Zech yesterday and just the thought of the rose that grew from the concrete. Yeah. Like, for real, I was like, whoa, okay, God, I see. It was loud and clear. It's a great way to start off again. I'm excited about today's show and all of the things that we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, we had a good walkthrough today. At the
we
facility.
We did. Shout out to Good Karma.
Yeah, Good Karma brand.
Yeah, it's real, feeling like home, real homish in here. Shout out to CC too. She's sticking with us today. What up, CC?
Finally.
Yes, indeed. CC in the building. Yeah, we're going to have to get CC on the show. Yeah. Got to get you on the show.
Yeah, I know she got something to say.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. What are we talking about today, Meech? Film, music.
No, I'm music out from yesterday.
Yeah, I am too.
Nah. No, I can talk about music.
I know. You can talk about music every day.
Yeah, talk about music. But like you said, we got some guests on here, so we're gonna get in depth with them. But let's think.
Yeah.
That's probably could be the topic right there. Like, let's think. How much do you be thinking?
I'm an overthinker.
See?
But it's because I'm very analytical. Like, I feel like it's a survival mechanism, overthinking, because you have to make decisions to make sure that there's no certain decisions to avoid consequences, right? And I just like to analyze. Like, I love to analyze primarily because my discernment be on point, And by the time it happened, I'd be like, see, I was right. But these days I try to limit the overthinking and lead more with my discernment.
Yeah.
And just follow what feels right. If something doesn't feel right, it's probably because it's not. I don't try to be impulsive. I used to be. That's what I teach my students too. Like, impulsive reactions can bring consequences when you're constantly just reacting. You're being reactionary. Shout out to Chairman Fred Jr. too, because he really was instrumental in helping me not be reactionary. I used to be very reactionary, very impulsive.
Not thinking.
Just. And now it's like, I think that's all I do.
Yeah, me, I feel like I can't think enough. As soon as I get my mode, I'm thinking, ooh, boom, me.
Yeah.
Somebody,
yeah,
get me out of my mode. But the thought of being in thought.
Yes, the thought of, Meech, write that down. Somebody write that down.
Got your pad.
Zach, write that. We got a pad.
See,
write
I'm
that
a win.
down.
See, we got these pads. See, bro, I said, let's see who gonna write down the most stuff.
Let me get a pen, Meech. The thoughts.
I gotta provide you.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, run that back.
What'd I say?
The thoughts. The thought of sitting.
The thought of being in thought.
The thought of being in thought. That sounds like a book.
Yeah. Chapter 1.
You know, I like this topic, Meech, because I feel like a lot of our youth need to start thinking before, not just youth, just people.
Like how much thinking helps?
It does, but not even just thinking, but so leading into what I was about to say, solitude, right? Sitting with yourself and understanding the difference between isolation versus solitude. Isolation is time where that negative energy can take over your thoughts versus solitude when you are sitting with yourself, when you are sitting in spirit and you are, you know, not just thinking, but you're becoming one with yourself. I think a lot of us, I do it all the time. I've learned to make time to sit in solitude, take time for myself. The reason why I needed to slow my mind down is because if I'm constantly thinking, there's no room for me to receive revelations. So I've learned to not think so much so I can receive the downloads that God is trying to give me. And then that's when I start thinking, you know?
Yeah. The thought of being in thought is you thinking about thinking?
Yeah, Meech on one today. Meech on one today.
But you know, you should think about a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Because just because emotions pretty much force you to.
Yeah, you should. And it's, you know, so reflection. Like, I never used to reflect. I used to just, like a hamster, just running on a wheel, just grinding. Now I take time to actually reflect so that I can understand and think about whatever it is that has happened. And then that helps me make a better decision going forward. Shout out to the chat. Peace, Madi. Madi says, happy Thursday, Meech and Jazzy. Biko says, shout out to GKB. Biko also said that he used to be an overthinker as well. And Madi said, Jazzy, be careful with belief system. Let Allah lead you, not man. Absolutely. I agree with that. He said, befogged mind is a devil's workshop. That's right. You have to unlearn and relearn. You have to train your thought process.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time I'm thinking to get rid of thoughts. I mean, it sounds funny. But,
no, I know what you mean.
It's when so much get put on you and you be trying to decipher and decide what to do and how to do it, you pretty much in thought and thinking to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you can express that to people while you in conversation. But, you know, when you sitting around, you close your eyes, you thinking about what you should do, it's more you releasing the thought.
Yes. Let me write that down too. Let's talk about it, Dr. Meech.
No.
Releasing the thought. Yep. No, that's true. You have to in order to receive whatever it is that needs to come after that.
I'm big on energy.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just more like, you know, really trying to see where it's coming from.
And speaking of energy, the energy today has been light as a feather.
Y'all think so?
Yeah, even in here, like this is so light. Like I feel like everybody's aligned.
Yeah.
You know? Like I'm glad that we did, because I was about to be out of here. Misha was like, no, you gotta stay. We do some team bonding. And all of us sat down and shared lunch together, and it was like I felt light as a feather. Like that's how I determine what energy I want to take to. Because if it feels heavy, then I know it's
because we've been doing a lot, and you know, the group messages, emails, and all that, and we really haven't sat down and really got to
break bread.
Yeah.
So shout out to Mish for setting the tone, making sure you know everybody stayed for the group lunch today.
Yeah, don't worry, Z. Biko got you.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
I'm gonna make sure.
Yes, indeed. We are talking about thoughts and thinking, overthinking, and just isolation versus solitude. You know, we want to hear from you and how you feel. Hit us up. We got to go to break real quick. We will be back. Do not touch that dial.
What's the word, Milwaukee? It's your favorite producer, Meech. Don't just check in. Tap in with Jazz Tyler.
We are live and direct Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. And I am your host,
Jazz Tyler. This platform is for you, the voices of the city. We are here to remind the world that your voice matters. Hit us up, tap in, and let us know what's on your mind because the time is now. Tap in.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we don't leave success to chance. We're designed for it. With strong support, high expectations, and a team committed to excellence, our educators turn belief into outcomes every day. If you believe every child deserves an excellent education, join Milwaukee College Prep. Apply today. Visit mkeprep.com/jobs.
On Thursday, May 28th, join Sharp for the 10th annual Unwrapped MKE from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 3rd Street Market Hall. Unwrapped is an evening of community, creativity, and food. Top area chefs will create gourmet appetizer, entree, and dessert bites using McDonald's ingredients. The fundraiser will support Sharp's STEAM-based education programs serving thousands of urban elementary students in schools throughout Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct with my player partner Digi Meech.
What's the word today?
Man, we talking about thoughts.
Pico tried to get on me for he said me and Shannon be making different voices.
That's good. Thought. It's very needed.
So I put that out there for you.
We were having a conversation about overthinking, about the thought of being in thought, releasing thoughts, and just thinking overall, and primarily
let's think,
because a lot of decisions that are made is due to not thinking. And when we are talking to not just the youth but just humans in general, I think it's very important that we learn to unlearn and relearn and have time with ourselves. So the reason why it's important to sit with yourself is because no one knows you better than you. So if I know that there's a trigger, if I know that there's trauma, if I know there's certain things, then I need to be able to identify those things so that I don't continuously walk in the trauma, expecting everybody else to tiptoe around what I got going on. Mm-hmm. But how can you identify what's wrong if you never take time and isolate a solitude to sit with yourself, right? Gotcha. And reflect, so I do a lot of reflecting now. And speaking of reflecting as it pertains to relationships, whether it's friends or whatever, I think that reflection always also brings peace, because when you're an overthinker, sometimes your mind can go this way, that way. You think this, you think that. But when you sit and reflect, you hold yourself accountable. And it's like, maybe I was overthinking, maybe I was tripping, whatever the case may be. And you still have time to kind of make it right, But if you're constantly living in a state of not thinking, being impulsive and being reactionary, then you won't make the right decisions.
Yeah, so I was just thinking.
Stop thoughting.
I was just thinking and I almost lost it. But How often do you think about like it?
It. Think about what?
Like things, like just in general, like how far fetched are things you think about?
So one of the things, the strategies that I've learned, and not like from a therapist, but just my sister circle, is how to release things. So a lot of stuff I don't think about anymore because it's like living in trauma. It's like living in misery. You just constantly reminding yourself. So if it's not even just the bad things, but good things too. Like a lot of times I don't think about
it. Think about it.
I don't,
Like you say, think about it. Like, you don't think about it.
I try and so there was a situation. I used to be a person who constantly lived in the past, right? Because it was a safe space for me. There are certain moments in my life that made me feel like I would do anything, not anything, but I would love to go back to those moments. They were pure. Certain relatives was living and, everybody was at my grandma's house, certain things, right? So it's certain things you hold on to. But there was a situation that happened about 4 years ago, a very exciting and amazing situation that happened that for the first time in my life, I was in the moment. And I used to think in the future, always scared of the unknown,
And that's what I was gonna say.
right?
When you really sit back and think about it in situations, does it really be the cause or the effect, or just basically the result of what you're trying to come up with? I guess you know what I mean. Like when you think about stuff,
You're trying to come up with the result.
future. You know what I mean? Trying to come up with the result.
You're trying to come up, and the problem with that is, especially if it's a situation where you just would never know, is no point.
So if you don't think about it,
Then-
and then you get the impulse response, that's when people say you didn't even think about it.
Yeah. For me, it's like I sit in solitude, and I've been able to strengthen my relationship with the Most High, so that before I open my mouth, I know that He's going to speak through me in whatever way He needs to, no matter how anybody feels about it. I also know that letting go of the past and not thinking about the future and just staying in the moment helps with that as well. And I genuinely am in a season where I love being in the moment. Like, it's frustrating because you find yourself around people who always live in the past, and I used to be one of them people. So I try not to judge them, but
or you
it's
try
like,
not to think about it.
Yeah, I try, but it's like, don't hinder yourself like that, because it's so much happening in the moment. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to miss them. You don't want to miss the moment and make the moment a memory before it even becomes a memory. You know what I mean? Like, just live in the moment.
It's reflecting, always thinking about the past, or reflecting is thinking about the consequences.
I think that it can be either or. For me, it used to be thinking about the past, but now reflecting for me is thinking about whether it's a solution problem or, like the intricate details, not so much the situation or a situation, but just more so like as it pertains to me. Like, how does this make me feel? Why do I feel this way? What do I do to not feel this way?
Have you ever looked at yourself while you was thinking about it? That's the real reflection. Like, you gotta actually go in the mirror
and
look while you thinking about what you're trying to think. Not be, people go in the mirror, look at themselves and be like, man, but I go in the mirror and just think like,
That's a good method though.
I mean, it really get this so you could see your reaction to the things you're thinking about. Like, how it really making you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That I might have to try that. I do. Madi says, God loves y'all. Learn from your past. Never focus on the past. You can't move forward looking backwards. Exactly. You can't. So again, for me, it's just like the reflection piece. And I'm that way because I made so many mistakes as far as like not even nothing major, just being around the wrong people, being impulsive, all of that kind of stuff when I was younger, growing up. And now it's just like there's nothing I love more than sitting with myself, understanding myself, because as long as I know me, then whatever it is that's for me will attract to me. But if I'm in a constant state of overthinking and in a constant state of living in the past and not, reflecting, then my life is going to always be chaos and confusion. And God is not of chaos and confusion, nor do I like to dwell in chaos and confusion. So, yeah, thinking is like.
I mean, when you're confused, you have to think, though.
Means don't start.
I mean, that's what we're talking about.
You do, but some people don't. Some people don't.
They just stay confused.
Yeah.
About the situation.
Look around us. Like, it's a lot of confused souls.
We was confused coming into this situation.
No, we were misguided.
Not really.
We wasn't confused because we have experience.
Yeah.
If we didn't have experience, I'm not gonna say misguided neither, because that Biko didn't misguide us or anything like that. I think that we just didn't have all of the details, but we still he trusted us enough to know, based off experience, that we were gonna be all right.
Yeah.
That we were gonna be
cool.
all right. Yeah, we are. We good. We good. But yeah, I
don't do too much thinking.
No, one of the things that I do want to talk about, though, is isolation versus solitude. Because when you isolate yourself, it is dangerous. That's when your mind can go either way, and it takes over.
Now that word introvert, they kind of using that a lot to kind of hide and mask the isolation part.
Yes, indeed. We have a caller on the line. Leia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, guys.
Is this Leia from HFCA?
Yes, this is Leia.
Hi, Leia. Oh, this is one of my seniors. Hi. How you doing? Congratulations on graduation.
This is Leia.
Oh, Leia. I'm sorry.
KK, I told you.
Hi, Leia.
Oh, you gotta say your name, KK.
KK, she always tapping in. It's Leia. What's up, Leia? What's your thoughts on the topic? First of all, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm about to go to a graduation.
Okay, that's what's up.
Oh, so you tapped in?
Yeah, she tapped in.
Yeah.
Even when she not here, she tapped in.
Yep, I'm just waiting on me to leave. I'm watching the show.
So, have you been listening, or is it anything in particular that you want to touch on?
I heard what you said. Like, you gotta let things go. Stop staying in the past. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. I do that a lot.
How do you feel like it affects you when the more you stay in the past? How does it affect you?
The more I stay in the past, like, it don't help me move forward. It don't help me at all. Say that I'm like playing basketball, right? And this one play, I messed up on this one play. I gotta move past that because it's gonna mess up. It's gonna affect my other plays. That's what my coach always tells me. She be like, "Y'all gotta." It's one mistake that happens in 3 seconds. That's it. Like, keep going. It doesn't matter no more.
Yeah,
that's the past. You can't.
That's a great analogy. So what advice do you have for your peers as far as just taking time to think before anything? Just think.
I say just sit down with yourself, talk to yourself, and talk to yourself about what you're finna do right now.
Yep.
Yeah, out loud, yeah.
Out loud. Do you feel like sitting with yourself and talking with yourself at your age, do you feel like it worked? And do you feel like it will work for your peers that's your age as well?
Yeah. I also talk to God. Like, I also sit in the room, meditate.
Yes.
I also do that.
See, that's a method not to think.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Leia. Thank you so much for calling in. She will be joining us again next week. That is one of our youth. We are about to take a break. We want to hear from you. What's the number, Meech?
833-212-1017.
Yes, indeed. Call us. Tap in on the chat. 101.7 The Truth.
Watch and listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Sherwin's the king, all the airwaves king.
There's some things I want to highlight that we may not be cognizant of, and I know that some of y'all are going to take issue with what I say, but I'm going to be factual and I'm going to be objective about it because they are still hard at work to make sure that we die fast, we live difficult lives, we make less money, we have less access to healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not just some random occurrence. And they're criminalizing some of our just unnecessary, loud, boisterous, and disrespectful behaviors. You know, I remember an era where black folks didn't necessarily need to be heard. Us being in public and being seen was quite enough because we are giving them more fuel for the fire, especially now that we have, I'd like to think, more political power than we've had in years past. And just as we're starting to gain more political power, that's when they start to take away our districts. And guess what? You didn't see it coming.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
I'm a real listener. I listen every morning, every day on my way home from work.
Appreciate it.
I'm a young business owner. I'm digging what y'all putting down. I'm liking what they got going on new here. So I'm going with the change, with the flow. I appreciate y'all.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
Being a caregiver for a family member can be very rewarding. It can be very challenging, too. Besides taking a physical and emotional toll, it can also take a real financial toll, especially if you're paying for home safety upgrades, covering medical expenses, cutting back on hours at your job, or having to leave your job altogether. In some states and in certain situations, you may be eligible to get paid for the care you provide, but finding reliable information about caregiver compensation can be overwhelming and very time-consuming. The AARP Foundation Paid for Care Hub can help. It's a free online tool developed with support from United Healthcare, where you can search compensation programs, explore your options, and get answers to frequently asked questions. Find out today if it's possible to be compensated for the time, effort, and care you're providing. Visit paidforcare.aarpfoundation.org to learn more.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct in the studio. Meech.
What's the word?
What's the word? We are having a very thoughtful conversation.
Yeah, don't think about liking and sharing that truth page on YouTube.
We need you to do it.
Yeah, just click it.
We need you to get active and do it. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everyone who is in their car right now, rolling down the street, listening to 101.7. My D said, Meech, being confused is sometimes can be mixed with uncertainty, which means you need to get discernment from your creator.
Not me specifically.
Absolutely. No, he was just chiming in. He was just chiming in.
I need to get, you know what I mean? I'm winning.
He was chiming in on the conversation. But before we went to break, we were talking about just actions, just the, what thinking and sitting in solitude can do for you, and self-reflection and
Leia said meditation.
Yes.
That's the method not to think.
Yes. Yep.
Clear your thoughts.
Clear your thoughts. You have to. You have to clear your thoughts so that you can receive the revelations from the Most High.
Wherever.
You have to. There's no way you can navigate through life. What they say, a plane can't land on a messy strip. You got to clear the runway.
Yeah.
You got to. What does your self-reflection look like, Meech?
I told you, I look in the mirror, literally.
Yeah. But how do you deal with things that's difficult? Like, if it's something that hurts you to your core, or if it's something that makes you so upset, how do you deal with it?
Deep breath. Sometimes you drown yourself in the work you're doing.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you just go to the next thing you can handle.
Yeah.
Just kind of let it go. I really just let it go.
Yeah.
It probably take 5 minutes for me.
What you just said was everything, though. Like, people don't know how to let stuff go. Like, and that's another part of looking in the mirror, sitting with yourself.
Yeah, because most of the time it'll come back anyway.
Yeah.
You know, the situation.
Yeah.
Whatever you're dealing with.
Yeah.
If you're talking to somebody, getting into it with somebody, they'll either call you back, apologize or not. It'll still be going.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't finna wait until it come back. I'm
right.
gonna go do something else.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? So that's just me.
Yeah.
I done learned how to do that just because it's been so much. So it's like I have to. I'm crying over here, and the next minute I gotta smile for the camera.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's then just being strong for the whole family that I got. You know what I mean? So I know what position I'm playing in my family going forward. So
that's right.
I gotta be strong for everybody.
That's right, and yourself.
Yeah, I mean that's for sure.
And
you know what I mean?
yourself.
But that's the reflection. Like I kind of learned, like that's the position I play, like in my family. So that's where I'm moving towards, like.
Which is why it's important for you to self-reflect because you are a leader.
Yeah. Self-reflect on that all the time. That's the biggest thing for me. Like my family. So it's like that's what I'm working for. That's what I'm building the name for.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's more so like that's the thing that'll keep you going. You know what I mean? And that's something I don't try to think about because it's embedded in me.
Yeah.
So if I think about it, it's either trying to come out or I'm trying to move past that. So I don't even think about like what I'm trying to do for my family.
You just do it.
Just do it.
That's right. I think it's the way of the world. There's so many distractions. So much going on to where you literally have to make it a lifestyle. Like what Kalea mentioned, I meditate. I know we talked about it before. Make it a routine. What is your routine?
What fits you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that, I mean, like, we'll talk about a lot of stuff you could do. You pick the stuff that's comfortable with you. Some people just go right to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they wake up with a whole nother energy.
Yeah. I can't do that. I have to feel at ease before I go to bed. If I'm angry or upset, I can't go to sleep. I mean,
I'll be up all day. I do not be trying to miss the day.
Yeah.
I be trying to enjoy the whole day.
Yeah. Yeah.
My life, I don't want to be asleep half my life.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to be. What you do, I was sleep.
That's right.
The whole 40s, the whole 30s, the whole 20s, I was sleep. Oh.
Yeah.
At least I'm up.
Yeah. Yep.
That's how I be.
Yeah, you have to make it a lifestyle and you have to really put effort into it because there's so much that goes into making sure that you don't think, that you don't have peace. You know what I'm saying? Is from social media to the world to people to TV to everything. Like there's so many things around you, so many distractions to make sure that you don't think properly. And you have to really, really create an agenda for yourself, for your life, and make it a lifestyle in order to have some type of peace, in order to think clearly.
And it's just what we're thinking.
Yeah.
About it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just what we thinking. Like everybody have a different thought about the same topic.
Facts.
Which is kind of crazy.
Ain't it? Like I was watching something on Instagram and it was so funny to me. That was like, how can your mind remember that you forgot, but it don't remember what you forgot? Like make it make sense, God, please.
It makes so much sense.
How do your mind remember that you forgot something, but you can't tell me what I forgot? Stop thinking. Stop thoughting.
Yeah, that's overthinking, trying to think while you talking, stuff like that.
It is. But I think, ultimately, thinking and having a clear thought process is what causes people to be successful or a failure. Having a clear mind and not being distracted, it determines your path. So even though it's a very simple topic, is everything, because a lot of situations people are in is because they didn't think or they overthought. They were overthinking. So you have to, again, just be careful. And I really, really just, the way the world is now, especially our city, I really, really want to encourage people to take time to sit in solitude with themselves.
So what you think about the most?
I don't have one specific thing that I think about the most. No, the reason why I say this is because when you're a creator, it's like I get downloads on so many different things. I might get an idea about a script. I might get an idea about a beat, a song.
So you mostly think about how you gonna create something.
I don't. So the thing is, I only put thoughts out there when I'm manifesting and when I'm praying. majority of my day is not me overthinking because I'm creating scenarios, but it's me receiving downloads. It's whatever is coming to my mind, and majority of it is creativity or, obviously my family, my children, things like that. But outside of that is I get ideas like 24/7. Okay, so if anything,
are they questions? Like,
no,
should you do this or should I do this or
no,
do this?
I never question myself.
No, I'm saying like the thought is
nope.
do this, do that, or use this, use that.
It's more so like,
how should you do? That's what I'm saying. Is they questions?
No, it's not questions. It's like it's like a vision. If it's something, it'll just come and I can see
how
it.
I look.
Yeah,
this is supposed to be.
And then that's when now the thinking part comes. For example, if let's say it's a vision of a song or a song, the thinking part comes in. I start thinking about the video. I start thinking about how I feel. I start thinking about the melody. So I don't think and then get the vision. It's like I get the vision first, and then I start thinking about how to piece it together to make it complete. Which is, it can be difficult if you don't have a clear mind because you're really receiving a message, right? That's why I keep saying I'm purpose driven and I'm in my calling because the revelations I receive, I know that I'm supposed to produce, but if I don't have a clear mind, I cannot produce them properly, which is why I protect my energy, which is why I see people that are like, where you been? Just because you don't see me where you are. Just because you don't see me where you are don't mean that I'm hiding.
If the people that's asking me that are away from you. That's the response. Away from you.
I'm almost 40. I'm to myself. I'm in purpose. So I have to be strategic and mindful about my energy and what I'm involved in because I've learned far too many times that having the wrong people around can make you miss out on your blessings. For real. So I'm very, very cautious. Even when I step into people's houses, when I hug people, I'm just cautious because I'm so sensitive to energy. And it's like,
I heard a crazy story about energy.
I'd rather stay in the house where I can control the energy. Right.
Let me tell you this quick story about energy. Because you say you get somebody a hug, right? And it's the energy you feel.
Mm-hmm.
One of my guys said he was meeting King Von.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? He went in there, shook his hand.
Yeah.
And he said he felt a shock of energy through his body.
Like good or bad?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He said he didn't know, right?
I've heard nothing but bad things, so.
Yeah, so he said he heard some energy through his body, and by the time before the end of the party, he said he made sure he pretty much looking for him to
give it back.
Opportunity to shake his hand again, to give it back to him.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, wow, I never tried that, and I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm pretty like.
See, I won't hug everybody. I won't shake everybody's hand.
Because that's where I was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you'll get a feeling from people.
Yeah.
And it kind of that frees you in a minute in your thought. Like, I don't know, what was that? You know what I mean?
It's difficult for me because I grew up in a family where when we see each other, we hug each other, give each other a kiss on the cheek. Like that's so like out and about, even when I was in a relationship, like I'd be like, I never talk to these people. These are people that that's just how I grew up. That's how I learned how black people are supposed to greet black people, right? That you love, that you care about, and give them a hug. The older I got, the more I realized that energy travels. So I'm not hugging everybody. I'm not shaking hands with everybody. And it don't necessarily mean everybody I don't hug is because,
but as a man, that's like, we shaking hands every time.
Yeah. But I don't think it has gender. Energy isn't gender.
No, I'm saying like just in the man community.
Yeah.
We
so y'all should start thinking about that more.
I mean, I do.
What's up? Give me a dap.
I mean, it'd be daps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For sure.
Now, I'm curious to see how the dap started. Like, what if it started for that reason? Because of energy transfer.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
For sure, yes.
But yeah, I'm just very mindful. And not even that, conversations. Like on the phone, whatever. Like, your tongue is a powerful weapon, man. You know what I mean? Like, I real life, am so serious about how I protect my energy and my peace. Because one conversation can provoke a thought. One thought can provoke fear. That fear can provoke manifestation. That manifestation can happen. So you literally have to be careful how you move, how you think, how you talk, who you're around. And it's not to be alarmed or to live in fear, but it's just, like I said, it's a lifestyle. I set the tone before I leave my home. I set the tone for my day before I leave my home on how I dictate how I'm going to respond to things sent to destroy my peace. I dictate on how I'm going to just live in this zen no matter what happens. And I have to be okay with that. Some days are rough, but it's only rough because I didn't properly prepare myself. If I properly equip myself with the armor from my head to my toe, then whatever come my way, I'm good. So again, you got to make it a lifestyle. You have to.
I mean, sometimes it's kind of speaking it out loud. You know what I mean? Really telling yourself who you are, what you is, them affirmations. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean? So
absolutely.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
I mean, even if I don't,
yeah,
I'm telling myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a beauty, and the mind is such a beautiful thing. Like our brain is just the thing. Like we haven't even tapped in. We haven't tapped into the full capacity, utilizing the full capacity of our brains, right? So
because it's unable to, kind of unable to test the brain wise functioning.
I think
most of the brains they got.
But I think if you remove, like, I really, really want to try for 30 days just to remove all of the horrible things we eat, the horrible things we talk about, listen to, watch, and it don't mean
there already ain't enough grocery stores.
It don't mean don't start before you speak.
What's even gonna remove everything we eat?
No, I mean like like eating healthier, and I actually did it once. I didn't do it to its full capacity because the person I was around was a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
But I did it once.
I mean, if you take the food and you remove it, people will get hungry enough to where they start eating the food exactly how they supposed to eat it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I tried it. And it worked.
I mean, Manon gave us some food for thought earlier. He was telling me that if you we just so happen to have a Sprite there, but he said it was made of water carbonation. You know what I mean? If you on the ingredients in the Sprite, you like strip them apart and consume them separately. You know what I mean? So, but you put them back together, now it makes a Sprite. So we really don't supposed to be consuming the foods how we supposed to be consuming the foods.
That's a fact.
And where the food is from. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're getting food that's from a whole part of the world. And you're not supposed to be, if you're not over there, I think you're not supposed to be eating that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So, we in Wisconsin. All right, I guess we're supposed to be drinking milk and eating cheese. No?
No.
I mean, because we from here?
But no, that's, like, you got a point, man.
Like, what's ever growing out of the ground you from, that's your atmosphere. That's kind of like the air you breathing. Right?
That's why your environment is so important.
I'm forcing it?
No, I'm saying that's why that's why your environment is so important.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if half the time we're not consuming the foods from where we from.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's still yet to be determined. You can do your lineage.
Yeah, because this air is killing me right now. God forbid, but I'm serious.
I told you earlier what it was.
Man, my allergies, we allergic? We allergic.
Just to something.
Listen, I have horrible allergies, like times 10. And I've lived in, different states. And where I was before, the air quality was amazing. Come back to Wisconsin, like, as soon as I walk out the house, my eyes burning, my eyes water. I'm coughing up a lung. It's just like, it's horrible. Horrible.
What you allergic to?
BS. I'm allergic to BS. I'm allergic to men who play games. I'm allergic to fake friends. I'm allergic to a lot of
Yeah.
Yes,
I never really had allergies. Like, it seems like allergies come certain times. You'll find out later, depending on what you're doing.
You're going to learn. We will be right back. Do not touch that dial. It's 101.7 The Truth.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Williams, and I want to share with you the role that diabetes has had in my family. I lost my grandmother at the early age of 64 due to complications with diabetes. She was warm, generous, and a constant encouragement for me to follow my heart. Did you know that African Americans experience chronic kidney disease at a rate that's 25% higher than white Americans? And we're almost 4 times more likely to develop kidney failure. Diabetes and high blood pressure are leading causes of kidney disease, which can result in kidney failure, needing dialysis, or a kidney transplant. The good news is that you have the power to check out how well your kidneys are doing and learn ways to prevent them from failing. So go to your doctor and get yourself checked out. Visit linkmylovetv.org to learn more. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
Being a caregiver for a family member can be very rewarding. It can be very challenging, too. Besides taking a physical and emotional toll, it can also take a real financial toll, especially if you're paying for home safety upgrades, covering medical expenses, cutting back on hours at your job, or having to leave your job altogether. In some states and in certain situations, you may be eligible to get paid for the care you provide, but finding reliable information about caregiver compensation can be overwhelming and very time-consuming. The AARP Foundation Paid for Care Hub can help. It's a free online tool developed with support from United Healthcare, where you can search compensation programs, explore your options, and get answers to frequently asked questions. Find out today if it's possible to be compensated for the time, effort, and care you're providing. Visit paidforcare.aarpfoundation.org to learn more.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, may I ask a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog.
Great. Do you have a pool outside?
Nope, just a big old backyard.
Nice. Another question. Are there any unlocked guns in the home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's just talk about what we can bring for dessert.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler and Digi Meech. We are live downtown Milwaukee in the studio. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everyone joining us. Alfonso said, I feel you. I'm allergic to lying, cheating, backstabbing people. Man, listen, for those who are watching, have been coughing up a storm. I am not sick. I have allergies really, really bad. And we were talking about what we allergic to. And I was telling Meech I'm allergic to BS.
We was talking about food too a little bit.
And food.
And just the thought.
Yeah. Quality of life. Food, how food affects your thoughts. The food affects your thoughts.
You
the water. For real. The water affects everything affects the way you think.
Most of the time, food will make you feel good though.
It do temporarily.
Remember we talking about yesterday, like, you can't eat everybody's food now.
Temporarily.
Yeah. Because do you eat when you hungry?
Yeah.
Just as soon as you hungry.
So I know my body.
Yeah.
I know when it's time to eat. It's time to eat right now. And 3rd Street Market is closed. Ain't that something?
Don't keep reminding me. I got 2 hours to give me something to eat. I'm salty.
You salty?
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I was looking in the chat and they was saying in the chat, RC Creation said genetically modified food. Exactly. So earlier we were having a conversation. I was talking to Manon. And when I lived in Arizona, these are things that people don't think about when they leave Wisconsin, right? The quality of the food, the quality of the water, and how it affects your health. Because it's the desert and there is no direct supply, the water is hard, which means it breaks your face out. Your body acts different. Your hair fall out. The quality of the food is farm grown. It's not fresh. So you're eating genetically modified food. And then it doesn't affect you right then and there. It affects you months or years later. And by the time you look up, you have all of these health issues and you're not understanding why is because you were because of your environment where you were. It affects your thought process. So once I came back home, my body snapped right back once I started to eat, more fresh fruits, vegetables, the meat, the water. We do have the Great Lakes up here. So, again, I try not to take advantage of Milwaukee as much as I used to because I didn't realize the quality of life we have up here is completely different. Now, the opposite of that is what we talked about earlier. Because we live here, we're forced to eat what this environment grows: milk, cheese, all of the things that everybody know. Black people lactose. So
for sure.
Do that mean we ain't got no business being in Wisconsin?
But that's why I was asking the question the way I was asking. Like, do we supposed to eat where we from?
Right. Maybe not.
Because we was born in Wisconsin don't mean we're from Wisconsin for real.
That's yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't milk, cheese, and all of that. I love because Zach gonna get on this. I love cheese. When I went vegan, I realized how much I love cheese.
Put some cheese on
Put
that
some
thing.
cheese on that thing. I need some cheese.
Yeah, I was going because I'm really mad.
It went from worse to worse, sir.
Zach do not. We was talking about we put cheese on noodles, spaghetti. What else?
Sure.
What else we put cheese on?
Sloppy Joes.
Sloppy Joes. Everything.
All that. Hot dogs.
The
glizzies.
But I don't think we supposed to eat anything from animals. I think I don't do regular milk. I do oat milk, plant milk, stuff like that.
It's getting beyond me.
Yeah. It's expensive to eat healthy too.
Just all the type of different diets, pescatarians, vegetarians.
You know what the problem with this is? Everybody is a advocate or a doctor in health. But so there's a lady in Georgia. She's amazing. She goes based off your blood type, your diet. And I think that that's important because everybody is just doing whatever they feel like they need to do instead of figuring out what works for them. The diet for you may not work for me because we may not have the same blood type or we may not, So I think people should be more intentional. And just to kind of pull it back full circle, we were talking about thinking and, sitting in solitude and how life in general affects that. And food, what we intake, most definitely dictates how we think.
Yeah, I didn't really eat as a kid like that.
No, you was picky.
Yeah, no, not picky, but just stuff didn't taste.
Yeah.
And I feel my kids doing the same thing. Like they don't eat McDonald's as much as they used to.
Yeah.
They don't like they know the difference between real chicken nuggets
and fake
and McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Or restaurant chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's and things are different because even fast food back then, I don't eat fast food now, but even fast food back then tasted different when we were growing up. Like
it tasted real.
That
ketchup hit different.
Burger King was fire.
Yeah, it sure was.
It tastes like a real burger on the grill.
Onions felt like they was getting fried. They smelled like onions when you walk in.
Yeah. So now when you look at, I spoke earlier about my journey with cancer. And I had to think about it like 30 years. What have I been putting in my body?
Congratulations.
Thank you. You putting all of this stuff into your body. Look at the generations and see what type of food, what type of snacks was introduced. There was so much junk food introduced to us in the late 80s and the 90s that our parents never grew up off of. And now 20, 30 years later, our generation is having health issues because we was eating all the junk food that didn't exist prior to the late 80s. So it's all propaganda. Everything is a way on how it's going to affect the people's minds. We are live and direct. We got to go to break to pay some bills. Do not touch that dial. It's Jazzy and Mech. Tap in.
Milwaukee is making real progress. 3 straight years of declining traffic deaths, but we're not stopping there. Join the City of Milwaukee's free Vision Zero Summit with AAA and AARP on June 10th. The summit will bring together community members, transportation advocates, and city leaders to advance the goal of zero traffic deaths in Milwaukee. Be part of the movement for safer streets and a safer future. Join us and learn more at milwaukee.gov/Vision Zero.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
I'm a real listener. I listen every morning, every day on my way home from work.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
a young business owner. I'm digging what y'all putting down. I'm liking what they got going on new here. So I'm going with the change, with the flow. I appreciate y'all.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
At UW Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus. From science and tech to arts, sports, and more, students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Programs are led by UW Milwaukee faculty, staff, and current students. And it's easy to register online. Get started today at uwm.edu/roarready. UW Milwaukee. Roar Ready. Your child's future starts here.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk on 1017 FM.
The Truth.
And 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee. A Milwaukee Black media company.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz, Tyler, Digi, Mech. Happy Thursday, Milwaukee.
Let's go, Z.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Hey, it's going down. Beautiful day today. Outside, inside.
Yeah.
Been an amazing day so far. Yeah,
that's why I got
it's freezing. It's freezing. The 3rd Street Market hard and shut down on us, so we ain't gonna be able to get no food, Mech.
All good.
It's all good.
Money elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we talking thinking, thoughts, isolation versus solitude.
We really
reflection.
ain't even talking. We just thinking.
We just thinking.
Think with us, 833-212-1017. Let us know what's your thoughts, literally.
Mahdi said, by design, cancer cells in our body is activated on purpose. Science professionals are intentionally unaliving millions of people. Doctors are real drug dealers. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Duh.
They get paid to keep us
To
sick.
give you a prescription.
Absolutely.
Or a drug.
That ain't going to cure nothing.
I mean, it's supposed to last you until it don't hurt no more.
Yeah. Yeah, but does it work? Is it effective?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I ain't even gonna lie. Don't act like you ain't going to the doctor when it's time.
Sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. You have to. I just went. These allergies kicking my butt. I thought I had a virus.
They keep you here for me.
For real. Came back from Houston like, ooh, it's a wrap.
Shout out to the docs. They saved some lives. Quit playing.
Yeah, but I understand what he's saying. He's
Yeah.
talking about the majority of it. As someone, like, in all honesty, I did the most research on my mind and how my body works when I had cancer. And a lot of the medications that they were giving me, nobody paid attention to the long-term effects or the side effects. I didn't take them. I didn't do chemo. I didn't do radiation. I didn't take the tamoxifen. I didn't do any of that stuff.
I mean, if your mind is strong, you can heal yourself.
You can. That part.
Write that down.
That part. That part. That's
I'm
what
gonna write that down. I ain't got nothing on my sheet.
That's what I meant, though. Like, if you can't. What did you say?
When I say
that part.
Oh my God! If your mind is strong enough, you can heal yourself.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know, and that's a true statement, right? So again, it's so important to self-reflect. It's so important to be in the right state of mind. What you eat, you know, what you watch, what you listen to, protect your doorways. These are all of the things that is going to determine how successful you are in life, not just in your career, but just in general. You want to have a clear thought process, right? You want to be able to, you know, think. You want to be able to heal yourself so you could be the best version of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Listen.
Who do you think we got in here?
We got a special guest. For real. Real life. In real life. You wanna do the intro Meech, or you want me to?
No, you go ahead.
We got Ramon Swift Sloan in the building. He is one of the most amazing producers, not locally. We talking producers globally. You understand?
Film producer.
Film producer, right?
Let him know.
He actually, I had the opportunity of working with him last year. I think that was last summer. We did a actors workshop with Rotimi, Ruben Whitmore, Philly Flyboy, and it was very, very inspirational and educational. He was able to break down. A lot of people who are interested in film don't understand the difference between a producer and a director and so on and so on. So he was able to break down what that is, what that looks like, and how people can become involved. He's also managed to work with the state on assisting a bill to be passed so that there is tax breaks given to those who want to come and film movies in the state of Wisconsin, which is something that not only boosts the economy, but it also opened doors as far as the career in the film industry in general. So again, welcome to the show. That's family. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful day today.
Come on, Swift, man. You act like you ain't did nothing, man. Come on, man. You
pop your
collar up, man.
Yeah. You know, hey, I appreciate y'all for having me on the show. Congratulations, y'all, for the show.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank you.
It's something different.
Yeah, I think it's needed. Yeah. It's needed. The platform is needed. So we can have real conversations, and the things that we do is not overlooked now, you know? So I want to jump right into it because you have a movie that you're working on starting next week. And I'm not being biased because I do got a little small part. You know, I'm about to listen. I'm about to be a star.
Best supporting
actress. You hear me? But let's go from the beginning. You know, where you come from, how this started for those who are listening. And then let's get into your projects and how people can become a producer or what that path looks like.
All right. Well, you know, I started this many years. I mean, you know, a lot of people know my journey around here. So it started all with books. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's interesting.
This young man right here, he was around.
Yeah.
All that, you know, M&C Money.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, rest in peace, Paper Chase.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
You know, so it kind of springboarded from that, you know, and film school and
and
a whole lot of grit. You know,
yeah.
Right.
Just, you know, you do one project and I did Circumstances and, you know, you learn how to ride a bicycle. And from there, you just keep on piling it up. So,
Yes, indeed.
a lot of projects.
How did you get into writing books?
Well, it's something that I always love reading. So, it started with reading and, going back to my favorite authors and whatnot. And one day I just said, you know what, I'm finna write my own book and see how this go, because I had a vision to get into movies.
Yeah.
We talking 16, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of like how that started. I'm glad I did it. Initially I didn't think that, it was something that, that I could do, because I'm not, it's not like something that I really wasn't interested in like writing a book, right?
Mm-hmm.
But once you get into the process, God is just going to start to, move through you with things.
Absolutely.
So that's basically what happened.
Absolutely. So, before we get any further, I just, I know you humble. We always, but we gotta, pop it real quick. First and foremost, consistency. I love the consistency. When you look at your resume, from Circumstances to The Rise and Fall of Cuckoo Cow, Circumstances 2, Untangled, Circumstances 3, so on and so on, from 2017 all up into 2026, you have been consistent with making movies. How important is consistency when it comes to production or producing a film?
It's everything, because the key to with consistency when you creating art, it's just like music, right? I mean, you gotta have some type of goal that you going for.
Yeah.
And for me, that was all about just knocking down barriers.
Yeah.
Within the independent space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, paying attention to my peers and seeing what they moving. I mean, not copying nobody, because it's Milwaukee, we got our own style, right? But you still want to understand the space and know what's going on in that arena.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that helped how that helped me to stay consistent is just me having that drive to go after and be the best at what I'm doing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, and really having that fire in you, that's the key, right? Because if it's not something, if you don't got that fire in you to say, hey, look, I can do this and I can be successful at it, then you might as well just stop. I mean, because it's like right out the gate, people believe that, when you make your first movie, you know what I'm saying, you're going to make $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of cats, I'll be telling them like, man, I don't mean to bust your bubble or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can happen. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I done seen people, they first movie, $50,000 budget, $800.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But that's not the case all the time. I mean, when you're talking about a project like that, everything needs to be in alignment. And when I say that, I'm talking about from the storyline, the acting, right? In the independent space, you can get away with a lot of audio. Like, okay, there's problems we having with the mic, not a problem, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can get away with that kind of stuff. You can get away with shaky shots and all that, you know what I'm saying? If that storyline is solid.
Yeah.
That's the key. That storyline being solid, and also it being a timeless piece that can spread across any decade.
Yes. Yes.
And the main key is what's going on right now in the universe.
Yeah.
If you can touch on subject matters, you know what I'm saying, that people actually is feeling at that moment.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of momentum from that. You know what I mean? So I just think that, you know what I mean, when you're talking about consistency, all of those things play into that, and believing that it's going to happen later instead of somebody just saying, all right, let me just get out here and finna do my first movie and, You know, I've had, like I said, I had people come to me, here's a movie, and it's their first movie. I'm looking like, bro, this really ain't all that good quality. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously.
How can you tell based on just the script?
No, I'm talking about a finished product.
Oh, okay.
Like a movie that that somebody's actually done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you looking at the finished product and you understanding, you know, from me being in this for this long of a time, I mean, it's a decade, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can look at somebody's product and say, okay, this is the category you finna be in.
Yeah.
And I'm not judging that off of the quality, because I literally, you know, I got products like, you know, I also distribute films now. And I'm talking these cats coming, I'm talking about high quality, you know, budget looking like $500,000.
Yeah.
And it ain't doing the same numbers as movies that's doing
$20,000 budget.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you ask yourself, why is that? Because they don't got the sauce.
That's right.
See, that's the key. You know what I mean? You got to have all of that in one.
Yeah.
You can put $1 million. Somebody can come to y'all right now and say, here's $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Or we can go get somebody in Brookfield $1 million to make a movie and say, hey, we want you to make a movie about a dude who grew up on 12th and Keith, and his mother was on drugs. His daddy wasn't in his life.
Yeah, you almost got to have
he persevered out of that and was able to put himself and become the mayor of Milwaukee, and then he went to become the governor and the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Guess what? If you go get that money to somebody out there, what we just said, they're not going to be able to give you the real sauce to what was going on and feel that texture of him growing up in that.
That's right.
We can.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's what I'm saying when, you know, you're talking about people knowing, like, how to put something together, and everybody think like, okay, it ain't all about the money. You can put all of this behind it, but if you don't know, I mean, it's just like Tubi. They trying to do it right now with all these. They got all these originals, and they giving it to these folks who really don't understand our language. And
that's
they trying
right.
to package a product to sell it to us, but it's like, I mean, it really ain't hitting. Like, y'all trying to steal our style and what we done did to build your platform up. And they hitting, but they not hitting like that. Y'all playing around with these numbers like, okay, well, this is doing this. You buying spaces on, you know the games they play, like with the streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a Tubi original. Oh, this is #1. We went to Variety. Come on, man. We know what's up with them.
Just
games.
put it up there.
We know what's up with them games, though.
That's
come
right.
on, you buying all that.
That's right.
You know
We
what
are
I'm
live and direct with Ramon Swift Sloan here on 101.7. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break and pay a bill. We will be right back. Tap in.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance, June 18th through July 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
What's the word, Milwaukee? It's your favorite producer, Meech. Don't just check in. Tap in with Jazz Tyler.
We are live and direct Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. And I am your host, Jazz Tyler. This platform is for the youth, the voices of the city. We are here to remind the world that your voice matters. Hit us up, tap in, and let us know what's on your mind, because the time is now. Tap in.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your townhome for an out-of-town home, UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of beautiful downtown Milwaukee. I got my player partner with me, Digi Meech.
What's the word?
What's the word? We got a special guest in the building, Ramon Swift Sloan. Thank you so much for joining us today.
All right, we back.
Big movies being made.
Yes, indeed.
We gonna make
for
them.
over a decade.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Big
Consistent. So let's get into it. We got some real topics, some real questions. Again, we don't have a lot of producers who are homegrown that's still here, so that are tangible, where we can get this information. So I want to ask you a couple things. We're gonna ask some serious questions here. Do you believe that Hollywood is still the gatekeeper, or do you believe that streaming has changed the game?
I think Hollywood trying to hold on
Yeah.
to a stream. I believe that, you know, with all of the things that's transpired from the streaming, and, you know, all of the stuff that's come out, you know, all the stuff that they doing behind the scenes, people starting to wake up, and I think that the power is in the hand of the independent now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if y'all been seeing what those two movies did, that Backrooms and Obsession, but I think, what was it, Backroom, it had like a $750,000 budget.
Yeah, they just made or got that big deal or whatever.
Like $100 million, and then Obsession, it was, I think that was under, one of them was like, it was some crazy, I want to say a couple 100,000, and it just, both of them almost did 100 million.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and I'm saying it because the creators from this was some YouTubers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Sure was.
I just think that now we're in a space where it's all about you having an audience.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need Hollywood no more.
Yeah.
You know? And quite frankly, I think they recognizing that now, and that's why they scrambling. You know, so my goal was never into Hollywood. It was never about Hollywood. It was all about me controlling what I'm doing, building a catalog, and you know, having a legacy with this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, okay, if you get a Hollywood project, all right, well, but that ain't the goal. You know what I mean? Because I'm not finna be playing all them games they playing out there anyway.
That's right.
So, you know, yeah, I definitely think that this is the era of the creatives.
Yes. Yes. What is the biggest opportunity in independent film that people are missing right now?
I would say having the ability to put things out and actually be profitable.
So not putting it out just to say you did a movie.
Yeah. You know, it's a different day. It's the world we live in now is not the world where, you know, even from when I first started doing this, you talking, you know, 2016, even from back then, it was still a lot of people didn't understand.
Yeah.
You know, folks was trying to realize, like, okay, how do we do this? How do we do that? Now, you know, everybody is more confident in that. But I don't think it's enough folks, you know, who really understand that, you know, you don't have to keep sitting on the sideline and, you know, asking. You know, I mean, we talking, these iPhones is crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
Shoot a hole.
the
Yeah.
abilities of these things, you know. So it's just a matter of folks believing.
Yeah.
That's all.
How do you stay relevant in a game that's constantly changing?
Well, number one, you got to keep dropping.
Yep.
That's number one.
We know you good at that for sure.
That's the only way. That's the number one way. And then secondly, I think that you gotta be paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
And you gotta understand that just because you believe in a project and it's something you want to do, the world might not want that.
Yeah, you gotta touch the people.
You know, I mean, obviously, you got situations where you put art out and it's just something that you love and you believe in.
Yeah.
And it's a personal passion piece for you that might make money, but that don't speak to relevancy.
Absolutely.
You know, relevancy is you understanding the market and you constantly being a student and you studying.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, even if you at the top of your game, if you want to stay relevant, you got to even understand what's going on
at the lower level.
Yep.
Bingo. That's the key. That's the key. Yeah. Understanding everybody and what they doing. Like right now, everybody talking all this vertical stuff. Y'all been hearing all that?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like,
I know that you got to know what that means.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's so for people that don't know what the verticals is, it's basically somebody that's having shooting a film
with the phone
up and
upright,
down, which would be in portrait mode, and all of these films or these episodes is like a minute, minute and a half, 90 seconds. It's a huge market.
Yeah,
Asia, they pretty much bust that whole market up, and it's a multi-billion-dollar market. You got all these folks that's in that space now that's going towards that, building all these apps to do the verticals.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing, where I'm at with it right now, there's no outlet for our content.
Yeah,
that's showing that it's actually worth you getting into. It's not. Whereas monetizing something that's feasible enough for you to keep going with what you're doing. Now, obviously, you got folks that's doing it on dropping verticals on Instagram and all
Facebook,
of that.
Yeah.
But, you need to have a following for all of that, because you got to understand that even when you do these films, if you want quality, even the verticals, your budget's gonna be the same.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's everybody saying, oh, verticals, but it's like there's no. I don't. Hey, listen, if anybody out there right now and they
doing
know
verticals for cheaper than you doing horizontals,
where you making money off of it, let me know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see no money off of it. I done had meetings with all kind of folks, about this, that it was a company that Fox did a deal with. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's like even them, they the type of deals that they trying to give you, it's like, man, I might as well just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. So for those who are not familiar with the film industry, what does a producer do? What is your role and responsibility?
Well, the producer pretty much wears everybody's hat at some point, right? But the producer is if some folks would argue I would say that the producer is the most important person on the film.
Yeah.
Because the executive producers obviously is the folks that's running the project. They going after the money and all of that, or putting the money up.
Yeah.
And you got the producers who are putting they putting the whole situation together. They behind the scenes working right now.
Yeah.
And they're creating the project in the development phase. So the producer sees the project all the way through, from the development to the pre-production, post-production. They're coordinating with the editors. They're coordinating with the cinematographers, the directors.
Yeah.
The producer wears, he or she needs to understand everybody's job. And
it's a major role.
Exactly. The producer is the one who pretty much holds the keys to these projects.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of folks, they don't understand, like, the difference, the director and the producer obviously is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have cinematographers, or they call them directors of photography, or DPs.
Got you.
So
that's like a Philly versus a Ruben Whitmore. Like Ruben would be a cinema.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So Philly, he operates a lot of times as both a cinematographer, a DP, and a director.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Ruben is pretty much a director.
Got you.
And you're if a director's on a project with a DP, y'all know this. You probably never really see him touch a camera.
Yeah,
because that's not his thing. But a lot of people don't know. You know,
they both doing almost the same thing.
Yeah. So it's definitely the roles are definitely defined in that way, where you know it's a line where you need to understand that if you get into the film world, the good thing to do is to know the producers.
Yes,
because that's the green lights.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, absolutely. We are live in studio with Ramon Swift Sloan. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break and pay some bills. We will be right back. Jazzy and Mech, 101.7 The Truth.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
I'm a real listener. I listen every morning, every day on my way home from work.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
a young business owner. I'm digging what y'all putting down. I'm liking what they got going on new here. So I'm going with the change, with the flow. I appreciate y'all.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
All about that money.
Yes, indeed. 101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct in the studio with Ramon Swift Sloan. Welcome to Tap In. Thank you so much for joining us today. So we're talking about many of the projects, his experience in the industry. One of the things that I want to touch on is, because I've seen the work that you've done, we also know that, yes, they've had scenes and shot movies here, but there's really no film industry no, I'm not going to say that. There is a film industry because of people like Ramon, right?
Because of him.
But how do we make it a main hub? How do we make Milwaukee a main hub for people to want to come here and shoot, not just movies, but like TV shows, reality shows, and things of that nature?
I mean,
what we missing, man? What we missing?
Folks just gotta take the shot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna give a scenario that I kick to people all the time of Milwaukee versus Detroit. And I'm saying this because, you hear everybody talking about, those cats over there and what they doing and they films and whatnot, as if other places don't have the same, drive and whatnot, or like they projects are like all the way up here, which, don't get me wrong, some good stuff coming out of there. But, when I first hopped into this, obviously everybody was on Amazon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Wasn't no Tubi, none of that. And that whole community up there, my first joint, that's where I shot it at.
Yeah.
We shot the majority of it there. We shot the rest of it here.
Yeah.
And, why did I do that? Because you got to go get the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
But even with that being said, at that time, it was like 4 or 5 people that was shooting movies up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't no big market. So fast forward, and all of this is going in line with your question. Fast forward, here it is. We 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? You go back up there, and now you got probably maybe close to 100 producers.
Yeah.
Executive producers. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about, bro, listen, like, literally, I tell a lot of them cats up there all the time, y'all don't even understand, like, I was instrumental in kicking all that off up there. A lot of y'all top actors, I put them in their first movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Circumstances and some other joints.
And they probably would just shoot movies without titles.
Bingo.
Facts.
So,
like, far as like crew titles.
I mean, everybody was just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't, a lot of times you don't even read, when you that early in the game, you just like, all right, man, you do this, right? But here's the thing, what I'm saying. How are we in a situation right now, man? And I love Milwaukee. Come on, everybody know that. We don't even, that ain't, so don't take it like that.
Right.
But what I'm talking about is the temperature, the terrain around here when you're talking about people catching on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, it's all day.
And when you ask what's the problem, is people taking the shot.
Yeah.
How we go from you talking a couple of people here, few people up there, to
and that's it. Yeah.
And that's
right
it.
now you up there. Now you talking. I mean, them cats done literally probably built, man, real numbers, probably a $50 to $100 million industry.
Yeah.
Independent industry.
Yeah.
And now where we at, we damn near, I mean, like, okay, we got some, it's folks starting to do stuff, but I mean, like, how y'all tell me how does that happen? The only way I can see that, and I'm talking about I've been popping, I'm talking about open book.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if y'all want to do this how we do it. I had plenty of people, all right, well, I want to do this, okay, well, let me show you the blueprint.
Yeah.
It's really, like you said, the risk.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about it is, when you're talking about environments, man,
ain't nobody.
It's all about
nobody kicking the door down to get in.
It's all about people having the guts.
Yes.
Number one.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Ain't nobody wait. I mean, we just got done talking about. We talking about some Hollywood or, tax incentives, all that stuff. I mean, it's cool, but guess what? I've been doing this without the tax incentives. And I helped them pass that bill to get the tax incentives. That's a whole nother conversation that we can talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to, we can talk about it. But, we talking about a whole movement here and across the whole country where cats doing this without that. I'm talking to dudes up there when I was popping the tax incentives, they calling me like, what's that?
Yeah.
And then a lot of these cities, they already got it. They're like, man, I ain't even know because ain't nobody on that, man. We just hustling.
Absolutely.
We got it.
Yeah, they already got it in place and they don't even know they getting that.
Yeah.
Right. But guess what? That mentality is one where it's like, man, you got tools available and you ain't even using them because you don't even care. I'm focused on what I'm doing. But that's how driven a person is to be able to say, okay, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I'm not, okay, tax incentives is cool. But if they don't give us to us, then what we gonna do? We gonna keep sitting around waiting on our hands, looking for a handout, man?
Movie gonna get made anyway.
That's right.
With or without this. So again, back to the question. Why is that? Because people got to be willing to pull the trigger. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, if you want to do something, stop talking about what you want to do and just do it. And then on top of that, not only that, try to figure out the best way to do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
said
I'm
when you
saying?
got somebody in place, like yourself and a few other cats, ain't nobody really taking that opportunity.
But you know how the town is a lot of times, man. It's like, oh, well, I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know how that
I
go.
know. I'm dealing with it on the music side.
You know, so, but again, my point is, it ain't hard.
Yeah.
You know what
Just
I'm saying?
do
If
it.
we finna be sitting up here like, you know, you gonna take $50,000 to a jeweler.
Yeah. Make a movie.
You gonna
Or
I'm saying you
invest.
gonna blow. I'm saying, but if you saying this something you want to do and you just basically throwing
Yeah.
money out the door,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to take a chance on yourself. Man.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody, you know, nobody's here to save you.
Even if you don't know where to start, I feel like one of our issues too is people want to do things and feel like they have to do it. You can support whoever is already doing it too. That's an option. If you got the money to do it, but you don't necessarily know what to do or how, you see someone over here already doing it, just invest in that. You
I
know,
feel like it's like the music. They feel like they want to get it handed to them.
yes.
You know what I mean? They see Swift doing it. Man, you already in
Exactly.
the game, man. Put my stuff on Tubi. They want to hand it to them
Yeah.
instead of making that same connection or doing the work.
And don't know a lick about the business or anything. Example, like I said earlier, we did an actors workshop, right? The actors workshop was incredible because the amount of game that was given for free was something that Milwaukee never sees, right? And people came and they engaged, but the people who want to be involved were not there. That's the problem. You say you want something, but then when we give it to you, you don't show up. So now you can't complain. It's nothing you can do. You can't complain about it. And it's unfortunate because we can only work with those who are doing it. You know, we can keep trying to encourage people to do it, but it's like at some point I can't want more for you than you want for yourself.
You think they got something to do with the infrastructure around?
I think it has a lot to do with the overall belief system of the city.
Yep.
Not individually.
Bingo.
Not individually. You know, man, listen, man, Milwaukee I'm not talking about the people. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
The structure.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
atmosphere. Milwaukee has a major self-esteem issue.
Yes. Come on, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean,
And
that's
ego.
That's just what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, Milwaukee is like, even with all this stuff with these, you know, we talk about the tax incentives and whatnot, right? Even with that, you get off into that and it's like, here it is, somebody sitting around like, okay, well, you know, here, y'all can have this.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can go do some movies.
Yeah.
Right? But if you're going to wait for somebody to give you something and then say, okay, well, now's the time, I mean, you're not really that motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you're going to do it regardless. But just think about, you know, it's like when we go from the movies to the music, we can say the same thing with the music.
Facts.
We have all these different moments where it's like, okay, we right there, okay, it's finna pop off. Y'all know, what was the temperature around here 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Man.
We all was sitting on the edge of our seats like, all right, okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Man,
Yep.
who you telling? I'm thinking I'm finna get a bag.
Yeah. Yep.
But you know, and listen, and that's not to say that it's never gonna happen, it ain't gonna happen as a whole. Like I said, I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Y'all know this.
Yeah.
It's a lot of great things going on around here, but we talking about as a whole.
Yeah.
You know, when you put the entire pie together and say, what is the problem with this city? You know what I'm saying? It's self-esteem.
It is. And it's so unfortunate because film drives the economy too. Like, can you imagine how many jobs, how many, not just like crew, but like actors, actresses, the youth, so many music, so many
that's
people.
how you build up the stories.
Exactly.
You make the stories bigger
but
than
see,
what they
maybe
are.
that's the problem. Maybe the people who are running it, who have these ego and self-esteem issues, don't want the story to be told because then it's going to contradict everything that they say publicly. When a message comes directly from the people, you understand what I'm saying? if you're blocking the message directly from the people, it's for a specific reason. So again, to his point, to your point, it's up to us whether they do it or not. We still have to do it. Like
Yeah,
we
that's what I'm
still
saying,
have
like,
to.
How many movies and stories and came out of New York that, and essentially, what true or not, you just that's how you know what New York about.
Exactly. We are live and direct on 101.7 The Truth with Ramon Swift Sloan and Digi Meech. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break in 1 second.
All right, 1 second.
Tune in.
Oh, tune in.
101.7.
I thought we was gone.
What's the word, Milwaukee? It's your favorite producer, Meech. Don't just check in. Tap in with Jazz Tyler.
We are live and direct Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. And I am your host, Jazz Tyler. This platform is for you, the voices of the city. We are here to remind the world that your voice matters. Hit us up, tap in, and let us know what's on your mind because the time is now. Tap in.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your townhome for an out-of-town home, UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
Milwaukee is making real progress. 3 straight years of declining traffic deaths, but we're not stopping there. Join the City of Milwaukee's free Vision Zero Summit with AAA and AARP on June 10th. The summit will bring together community members, transportation advocates, and city leaders to advance the goal of zero traffic deaths in Milwaukee. Be part of the movement for safer streets and a safer future. Join us and learn more at milwaukee.gov/Vision Zero.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, may I ask a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog.
Great. Do you have a pool outside?
Nope, just a big old backyard.
Nice. Another question. Are there any unlocked guns in the home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's just talk about what we can bring for dessert.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we don't leave success to chance. We're designed for it. With strong support, high expectations, and a team committed to excellence, our educators turn belief into outcomes every day. If you believe every child deserves an excellent education, join Milwaukee College Prep. Apply today. Visit mkeprep.com/jobs.
.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct in the studio with Digi Meech and special guest Ramon Swift Sloan.
What's
We are
the
talking
word?
film. We are talking movies.
All about a check.
All
Tap
about
in.
a check.
They don't want you to win. Tap in.
All about a check. So, you are preparing to, or you already started filming All About a Check 3, right?
We ain't started yet.
You ain't started yet. Okay. Because I think I seen, I thought I seen, maybe I didn't. But you're preparing to start filming All About a Check. I got a role in there, Meech.
I told you.
I got a role. I'm going to be a star. No.
See, now check. Truth Nation. See, here she go doing movies.
I'm just saying.
And they got no verse ready for us.
I don't know. I might have to
put. I'm tallying notes. I'm taking down. It's all right. I got you.
I might have to put a verse on the movie.
That's like
soundtrack.
4-5 things in front of this verse now.
I'm just saying. All right, I got you, Meech. I got you. So you're preparing to shoot All About a Check 3. What makes this project important for both your audience and the future of Swift Motion Pictures?
Well, I think this film is, it's we did foreign installments to circumstances.
Yeah.
right? And you know, All About a Check. I told myself that this franchise was gonna be 10 times bigger than that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from the production to the reach, revenue, all of that.
Yeah.
So it was for me. It's a personal goal.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about that and being able to set out and do something and finish that. But I also think that it's important for the audience just to show that we got range. And with this one right here, we about to show that.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of action in it.
Yeah.
know? I mean, I love action. Y'all been seeing me in the gym.
Yeah.
Jumping, doing the jump rope and all that, getting ready to, really
get into character.
So it's I think that it's gonna show range from, because All About a Check, for those who I'm pretty sure, for those who don't know what the storyline is, it's an urban tale, that takes place in Milwaukee about some Milwaukee stuff.
Yeah.
But we kind of go off into, we're going to stay on that plane right there, but, we're going to go off into another area of some things and throw some action in there. And, just so people understand that you don't got to stay in the same hole, right?
Yes.
You don't got to stay in the same lane, and you can do some other things.
Yes. So, well, as I stated, I do have a small role, but I have a role. I'm excited. And I think it's a testament to people who are interested or may be interested in acting and don't necessarily know, how to get involved. Granted, like, I know you, so I can reach out and be like, hey, I want to do this. But I've said it before. This is the thing. I've said it before, like, I want to do it, right? And then I think I've done something to make Ramon think I was serious this time because he actually sent me the script. So to that point,
yeah, you got a radio show. No,
right?
I'm joking.
Nah. But to that point, like, I say that because we have a lot of comedians here. We have a lot of like funny people. A lot of, even from the event we did, a lot of actors and actresses. And I would love for them to take this more serious. Like, we have somebody who's physically here in Milwaukee that shoot movies. Even if you don't know how to do it, the information is there. It's tangible.
See, I want to be in traffic while somebody's shooting a movie.
Yeah.
Hold me up in traffic. Let me know something really going on. I want to be. I want that feel.
I want that LA experience.
Yeah,
exactly.
I want that. You know
exactly.
what I mean? I want to be like, man, what the, they go Swift them again.
Exactly. So I'm excited about that, and I'm grateful because I do understand that you're building your legacy and that you are making a mark on Milwaukee legacy overall. So where do you see the future of Swift Motion Pictures? Where would you like to see yourself? I don't like to say 5 to 10 years, but where do you see the company going?
Being the biggest independent film company in the world.
Yeah. And yes, indeed.
Still independent.
That key word, independent.
Yeah, unless they come with a super bag.
Yeah.
Because that stuff they handing out, ain't nobody, I ain't jacking none of that.
Yeah.
But it's also constantly leading the way and showing people the game and helping, because I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about, how we gonna ever get ahead as a people if we not actually pulling each other.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But, obviously it gets to a point where, you can only pull somebody so much, but, I'm never going to stop being the person that, what I'm saying, is saying, hey, look, we can do this.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So, just constantly building this catalog and also challenging myself to do different projects and going to different arenas.
Yeah.
We got a lot of great things in the horizons, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just keep building.
Yeah.
That's the key. And just constantly keeping your eyes on something bigger.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at, you know what I mean? Because it's like, even to touch on what you said with a lot of the comedians and other people around here who might not really take it serious.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying, even from, you know, when they reach out and then we tell them, okay, well, this is what this paying,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know, a lot of people, they really don't, it don't grab them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because here's what you got to understand. Like, you know, you can't expect just to, like, make all the money right away.
Right.
You
I mean,
know
that's what they trying to do.
Sometimes, you know, and sometimes it ain't about the check, right?
That's right.
Right now, it's all about the check.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
About the check.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about you getting around the environment and understanding what's
Yes.
going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just think that, you know, I agree with you. It's a lot of talented people around here. Milwaukee is full of it.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about art is one of those things where you gambling.
Yeah.
You gambling.
Yeah.
But and it's one of those things that if you don't love it, you're gonna do just what you said. Like you're not gonna keep that steam. This is one of those situations where you gotta love doing this.
Yeah.
And if it actually puts some money in your pocket, then
That's
you
a
really
bonus.
gonna love it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? But art is just I just, you know, to all of those folks who's struggling with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, you really got to stay down with it and make the right moves.
So if there was someone listening who was interested in auditioning or becoming an actor, I think a lot of information for film in general is not accessible, right? No one knows, like, no one knows how to take proper headshot photos and, you know, all of these things. So what is the proper steps to take if someone wants to say, hey, I hear you make movies, I want to be a part of it. How do I audition for your movie?
Well, email us at castings@swiftmotionpictures.com. You know, even if we're not shooting, you can always shoot your stuff. And, you know, I mean, we take all of it, and, you know, it's like if even if we're not shooting and you just send us your stuff, I mean, we still looking at it.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the main thing. It's like sending us the email with your headshot, and when we put a flyer out there or we put a notice to your email or whatever, social media,
Yeah.
please follow the instructions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
That part. Right.
That's the
Follow
key.
the
And learn how to send a professional email when you are emailing. Don't send it like, hey, I heard y'all shooting movies. I want to shoot a movie.
It's called
I wanna audition.
ChatGPT.
Right. That part.
ChatGPT will show you how to take over the world.
AI.
Yeah.
AI.
What it's been
It'll
up.
definitely show you out. Man, my daughter.
You got any shout outs?
Well, shout out to y'all.
Yes, indeed.
Man, shout out to the city. Shout out to everybody, you know, who support, you know, Milwaukee.
Yeah. I got to shout out my dad. He be like, I see you got Ramon on the show, man. Shout out to Pops. Yeah.
Man, hey, you don't understand the history. My man, that's my man.
I know it.
Real, like, man. Yeah.
Shout out to the whole Sloan family. Shout out to my family. Shout out to you for paving the way.
Yeah, got us binge watching.
For real. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm about
Got us
to,
binge watching
I'm going
those
to start
two.
off with this nurse role, but y'all just stay tuned.
coming.
I'm coming.
Hey,
And I'm going to do a verse with Beach, so I'm going to do a
that's
song with
2
Beach.
times, B.
Thank
In
y'all.
one day.
Thank you so much for stopping through. Can you drop that email again for anyone interested in acting or how they can be involved?
Castings@swiftmotionpictures.com.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for stopping in. We will be right back. Do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Milwaukee business owners, this is your moment. Every Friday at 8 a.m., call in to 101.7 The Truth for What the Business Is. Tell us what your business is, where you're located, and one thing you've learned along the way. What the Business is powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local business. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey.
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, may I ask a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog.
Great. Do you have a pool outside?
Nope, just a big old backyard.
Nice. Another question. Are there any unlocked guns in the home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's just talk about what we can bring for dessert.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk on 101.7 FM.
The Truth.
And 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee. A Milwaukee Black media company.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of beautiful downtown Milwaukee.
Interesting conversation.
Interesting
With a film
conversation.
producer, Swift.
Shout out to Swift. We actually share cousins, so that's family right there.
Oh, so you would just bring out everybody in you related with.
He's the only person that came in I was related to, kind of, but no, I'm not related to Karen.
Oh, okay.
No, we just got the same last name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nope. But I want to go back to some of the things that he was just touching on as it pertains to, opportunities in this city. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we are at a disadvantage when we aren't able to utilize the talent we have in the city to drive the economy, right? This is where Milwaukee is so behind, right? We are building buildings and corporations, but a lot of things that are being built is beautiful, is nice, but who is it catering to? It's not catering to the majority of the people, the demographic that is in Milwaukee. If we bring the film here and we give opportunities, it drives the economy, not only for local when I say local, not meaning talent, but like people who actually live here still, but local producers, directors, actors, crew, production assistants, right? But then it also opened the opportunity for major corporations and companies to come in and hire these same very people. Why is it that we always have an issue with doing it ourselves? If you know what I mean? Like, if someone else was to come, they'd be like, oh, let's figure out a way. But when it's someone that's from the crib that's trying, it's like we always get that block. Like, they'll try to push it, but if it's not beneficial to them, then no one wants to do it.
I mean, it's the risk he was talking about.
Yeah.
People don't want to take the risk. And I think, it's always about money.
But you going to take the risk to buy all these bottles and sections at the club? Or all this jewelry? Or the wigs?
The individual you talking about, if they want to spend their money, how they want to spend their money.
No, I know that, but I'm saying there's a lot of people who find ways to spend their money on other things.
But then still have dreams and aspirations in the same process.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that it's about the investment into the infrastructure.
Yeah.
And it's about the people, like Swift said, like it's really like how Detroit go from pretty much 100 to nothing to $100 million industry on their own, independently. And it's like, the same idea can happen here, even with the music. And it get to being like you don't have enough people willing to work
to do it.
The avenues you need to produce the content or the movie or the music. You know what I mean? Like in music, we don't have PRs. It's not a handful of PRs running around.
No, it's not. So how do we, like, I feel like we have a generation where we can create that, right?
But yeah, I mean, you have the market for it.
Mm-hmm.
You have the audience that's listening to the music.
Mm-hmm.
You have the artists getting the contracts, the distribution deals, the funding for it, basically, to where they supposed to hire teams. So it's stopping. Somewhere it's stopping. You know what I mean? Is it the artist supposed to hire teams? Is they able to hire a team? How many teams are out there for you to hire? Who is really interested? Like you said, who is doing the research in the back end to become and produce at that level?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, Meech, are you gonna start acting?
I am an actor. I got my first role already.
What's your role?
No, I was in one of Steve-O movies. Me and KB.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, I got a small role. Like how you said your role is small, mine's is smaller than that.
You know what? You brought up a good point too. Like, people not understanding that there's more than just a director, producer, and an actor or an actress. Like, there's so many jobs,
so
right?
Many jobs.
So many
jobs.
And what you said earlier too, like, I remember being in Atlanta or LA and you riding down the street and you actually physically see somebody filming something, the excitement, just to be a part of it is like, can you imagine what that is like? When Steve-O was just filming his film, I think Chaotic from Love and Hip Hop is in that movie, right? Mm-hmm. Like, people riding past and seeing that, like, that uplifts the city, right? Yeah. And then the type of movies that are being made and the type of storylines and the demographic that it caters to, there's so many opportunities for new people, the younger generation, to be a part of it. This goes back and ties into what we were talking about earlier this week, giving people something to do, giving people something else to do.
Yeah.
Other than what's, currently happening.
To his point, people gotta want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They gotta want to take it to that level. They might be cool with just saying it on their phone or trying to put it together how they putting it together. They not doing the research to even block a street off to have it look like how they want it to look.
Yeah.
They not probably doing the research. They not getting
the information.
Yeah, they not getting the information or they not even.
And the information may be a little difficult to obtain too, because there aren't really, other than like people like Ramon and Steve-O, there isn't really like a dedicated place where people can go and access this information.
Yeah, or even just go to a casting
call. Right. Like Chicago, you can go, but nothing here.
But that Chicago, they at least have, they got infrastructure. The agencies are there. Like,
yes.
Like, how many agencies you really know that's producing talent here?
So now we talking. That's a solution. Somebody create an agency.
I mean, I didn't create the music agency, but we talking about a physical film talent agency.
Somebody needs to create an agency.
But it start with the development though too.
It do. When we did the actors workshop, I was really shocked to see how much talent we have in the city when it comes to people who are like great actors and actresses. And it's like, what we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you and KB, why don't y'all start a film agency?
I mean, it could be, we can run a department in that through the agency.
Yeah.
But it still take people to run that.
It do, but I feel like it's possible. And the reason why I said you too is because when you look at a lot of the movies that's being made, it's a lot of artists, right? A lot of artists traditionally have transferred over from music to film. So again, that's another check. That's another avenue, another lane, right? Yeah. Yes, indeed. We are live and direct. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break to pay a bill. We will be right back. Jazzy and Mech, 101.7 The Truth.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit OutdoorStewards.org.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Williams, and I want to share with you the role that diabetes has had in my family. I lost my grandmother at the early age of 64 due to complications with diabetes. She was warm, generous, and a constant encouragement for me to follow my heart. Did you know that African Americans experience chronic kidney disease at a rate that's 25% higher than white Americans? And we're almost 4 times more likely to develop kidney failure. Diabetes and high blood pressure are leading causes of kidney disease, which can result in kidney failure, needing dialysis, or a kidney transplant. The good news is that you have the power to check out how well your kidneys are doing and learn ways to prevent them from failing. So go to your doctor and get yourself checked out. Visit linkmylovetv.org to learn more. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
Being a caregiver for a family member can be very rewarding. It can be very challenging, too. Besides taking a physical and emotional toll, it can also take a real financial toll, especially if you're paying for home safety upgrades, covering medical expenses, cutting back on hours at your job, or having to leave your job altogether. In some states and in certain situations, you may be eligible to get paid for the care you provide, but finding reliable information about caregiver compensation can be overwhelming and very time-consuming. The AARP Foundation Paid for Care Hub can help. It's a free online tool developed with support from United Healthcare, where you can search compensation programs, explore your options, and get answers to frequently asked questions. Find out today if it's possible to be compensated for the time, effort, and care you're providing. Visit paidforcare.aarpfoundation.org to learn more.
It's been cool, baby.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct at the studio in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. I got my player partner with me, Digi Mech. What's the word?
Yes, I got Junglebaby with me.
Ooh, it's going down.
414 Junglebaby
It's going down. I know my students is geeked. They was blowing up my DM all night.
Yeah, tell them tap in.
Tap in.
833-212-1017. Call us. Talk to Junglebaby.
Yes, indeed. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good.
Welcome.
I appreciate y'all bringing me on here.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to jump right into it. For those who are listening and who aren't aware, can you give us your story, like where you come from, how you started doing music, where you are currently in your career?
Hey, what's good, y'all? It's 414 Junglebaby. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, obviously. And I'm born on the east side. I just start making music really for myself. Start posting it on the internet, little car freestyles, believing in myself first. Then boom, one day I woke up viral. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
indeed.
So that it really sound like, dang, that happened fast, but he know that took time.
Yeah, that took time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I met her when I was pushing Twin them a while ago.
Oh, that
was like 14.
Yeah, she was
That's
like
a
14.
minute.
So me and her mama connected, and we had let her come
Yeah.
a couple shows and stuff like that, follow us
Yeah.
around, and she just been, working, going
Into
crazy,
it. Get into it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What does it mean and how does it feel to be able to reach the level of success you have while still being able to stay at the crib and be a homegrown artist?
It feel good, honestly. My biggest goal was at first I was doing it because, when they hire you for a job, they be like, why you want to work here? For the money? You know what I'm saying? So I already knew I was cold. I'm like, I'm finna get rich off music. But then it started becoming personal to me. I started realizing I started talking more about my real life, you know what I'm saying, and stuff I really be dealing with. And then them was the songs that was going viral, not the stuff I thought I was going to get paid off of, you know what I'm saying? So it really became something that's just a part of me, like this deeper than music. But it really feel good to just be at home making all of these hits and consistently being blessed, you know what I'm saying? And the label still reach out, even though I already signed the deal, but that just tells me right there, for the rest of my life, I'm going to be good. As long as I continue to grow and try to, you know what I'm saying, go beyond what I think I am.
Yeah, let's talk about the deal. Who you signed to?
300.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Dream
Yes,
come
in-
true?
Yes, indeed.
Hell yeah, I fuck with my label heavy. They fuck with me. I mean, they mess with me. My bad, y'all.
It's okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't used to being clean. Y'all already know from listening to my music. But yeah, my label rock with me. They believe in me. You know what I'm saying? They still believe in me. They be giving me the opportunity to express myself. I ain't in one of those weird deals where I can't drop what I want
Wanna
to drop.
drop.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like family over there. That's
Because
family.
last time we spoke, you was going through the artist development phase with him.
Yeah, I still do that. I go to that camp on the 20th again.
real?
We do that every year.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Made
it's
some
like,
hits in there?
yeah, every time. I got big features too. That I don't, I be trying to do it on my own, but I got some stuff in the vault for real.
Yeah.
So, as someone who is from Milwaukee and we know like we're constantly growing music wise, right? What was that process like? Like as far as signing your first deal, the paperwork and really learning the business side of it to make sure that you end up in situations to where you still have creative control?
I'm gonna be real. I got lawyers like for everything. So I let them read over my paperwork and see if it sound good. I don't want to really talk about what I got. I'm good forever, but I was offered a lot of not good things at first.
Yeah.
Stuff that people would have voted for, like, ooh, $50,000 a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not, because you still got to invest in yourself even when you get that money. I don't care if it's $1 million. You still got to invest in you because you want that label to keep paying you, right? You know what I'm saying? You want people to still want to listen to you and all that. So, I don't know. It's still a growing thing for me.
Yeah.
I'm actually still walking through it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exciting.
Do you feel like the city turned up for you?
Yeah, Milwaukee love me. I love them. My city always got me. Every time we be having them little, you trying to steal Detroit flow? I rock with Detroit heavy. We all from the Midwest, so we gon' sound alike. Columbus, the whole Ohio, all of that. We all gon', you know what I'm saying? But Milwaukee be like, no, that's us. And that's why I love them so much. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's all of us. You know what I'm
So
saying?
did you get away from the Dage Loaf comparison?
Nah, I ain't gonna never escape that. But I don't think I sound like Dage Love. I guess that's just how people feel. They've been feeling like that since I was 14.
Day one, though, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I remember when we did the You Ain't On video and everybody was tagging Jeezy like sign her to CTE, and Carbon 15 was like, he seen the video and he was like, why you got all these dudes around you? Why you rapping so hard? Da da da. A year later, Dage Low came out with Try Me.
Yeah.
I seen Carbon. I'm like, remember you asked me? He was like, I ain't see the vision.
Yeah.
That's why you should never listen to people. I'm telling you, you gotta follow your own dreams. Are you aware that you have such a big demographic of fans as far as the youth here?
Yeah, I know that. That's why I kind of be like, sometimes I be disappointed in myself because I wish I could say something better for you, but I can only talk about what I'm living or what I know. But it's the truth, and it got me to where I'm at. So it's like you could either learn from me or just listen to me.
That was a lot. Like that was heavy what you just said. Like you wish you could talk about more, but you can only speak your truth.
Yeah.
So is that where Jungle This, Jungle That came from?
Yeah, they always saying, somebody always saying something about me. You know what I'm saying? They always saying my name. Jungle this, jungle that. But it's cool, though, because I get to always tell the story in the end.
Yeah.
They going to end up playing me in the end. So I got my side out already, no matter who talking about me. That's why I dropped the tape, Jungle this, jungle that.
Yeah.
So how do you think we get it to, because I want to touch on what you just said because it's important, and I'm glad you said that. And I feel like the youth need to hear that. How do we get it to the point where we can make the youth understand that the music y'all make is your truth? It doesn't mean that they necessarily have to do what you do, but they just got to speak their truth.
Yeah, I feel like music is, I don't know, music is something that is how people, they use it to express themselves. For example, if you hear a sad song and you lost a loved one, you know what I'm saying, that song gonna affect you in some type of way. So if you ever live what I lived through, this finna affect you in some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you're gonna end up keep playing it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But some people be looking at me like, she always just talking like da-da-da-da-da, like she should say something positive. Well, the world should have gave me something positive off rip. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm just telling you how I made it through that negativity. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I switch it up sometimes too. I get out my feelings and get out my body for real.
Yes, indeed. So you say you have an artist development boot camp coming up. Have you taken one already?
I don't really know like what that is. It's like they just bring all the artists out and we be working together and engineers. I did it before like twice last year with the label. And this finna be my third time going. I feel like I'm gonna come back with a whole new like flow, everything.
You think that help with your like your beat selection?
Yeah, I take advantage on them camps because we working with all these producers, all this free studio time. Well, it probably ain't free to somebody, but you know what I'm saying? All this studio time, these $10,000 mics, I'm finna sing my heart out. You know what I'm saying? I just seen your baby in my bitch.
Yeah.
God, like, I'm gonna take advantage. A lot of people be like, they get the money and enjoy it and get comfortable, but like, I still want it. It's more than I want, so I take advantage of everything. I'm taking advantage of this.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram, 414Junglebaby.
Yes, indeed. What is it like working with Meech?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, he gonna push you to get to where you wanna go. You probably ain't gonna wanna hear it. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I ain't really wanna hear a lot. I'm like, I ain't hearing that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but hey, you learned though. And a lot of stuff you was saying was facts. So you did help me on the way. It's a lot of people I could count on a billion hands that I ain't gonna lie, took a piece of everything they probably done presented to me or taught me and I ran with it.
Yes, indeed. What advice do you have for up and coming youth who are artists?
I'm gonna say what everybody say. They be consistent because that's a fact for real. Like the second you stop trying to do it, somebody else somewhere else finna pick that up and do it. So whatever you want to do, don't be listening to the people around you. Just because they're at the bottom don't mean you got to stay there with them.
That's right. That's right.
What advice would you give your 16-year-old self or 14-year-old self?
Man, stay in that booth every day.
Yeah.
And I would have told myself to take advantage of social media. That's what y'all really should be doing right now. Like, social media is getting people rich. I got my first 6 figures off of one post. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's life-changing. And if you always on your phone all day anyway, you might as well be doing something with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So what does it feel like to be like in the industry for those who have never experienced that, coming from, you know, where we from and having a history of Milwaukee always being overlooked? Obviously that's changing now, but what did it feel like when you first knew? Like, did you feel like I made it?
Yeah.
Nah, it didn't even feel real to me. Sometimes it still don't. Like, the celebrities that I have in my phone as contacts, when I be reaching out to them and they respond ASAP, I be like, bro, I used to be in your DMs.
I remember we was at my house, you couldn't believe it. You like, dog, this is
you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be crazy to me. Like, Rod Wave DM'd me one day.
Yeah.
He just texted me, yo. I text him back, yo, so quick. He never responded again. I think he just wanted me to know he be listening to me.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, that right there, my heart was shaking. I'm like, whoa, I gotta be something big. Because, you know, Rod Wave something big. He's selling out arenas. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be me one day. That's how I look at myself. I manifest everything. Like, I speak everything into existence.
That's right. That's right. Meech, what you was
reading the chat. Miko said, jungle this.
Jungle that.
Yeah, tap in with us 833-212-1017. What do young artists get wrong about building a career, you think? Or what you got wrong?
I got a lot wrong. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I needed people to get to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Then I realized, like, I'm the one that gotta be the one to motivate me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna get up and grind for me. So I think that's where I went wrong, thinking I used to give up so quick because I'd be like, ain't nobody supporting me. But it's a stranger across the world supporting me. You know what I'm saying? So I never quit for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I think what I love the most about the music industry now from Milwaukee is the bravery. Like, y'all just don't care. Y'all ruthless when it comes to being yourself and pushing yourself and standing up for whatever it is that you believe in, like your truth and how you spit your music. Everything is super, super dope to me. So I want to give you your flowers on that, on just never giving up and just continuing.
And then it's
to
even
push
harder
it.
for me because I'm a female, so I'm in a game with a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? Especially from my city, and I'm one of the only stud rappers in this city. You know what I'm saying? So I set a big influence, and it be like, I don't know if people want to choose to rock with me or be into it with me. So that's why I was into it with a lot of artists in my city at first. I don't have no problem with them right now to this day because I really want y'all to win so people could be like, dang, look at Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be a part of that painting.
Yeah.
But it's like back then they thought, oh, she got a buzz. As a grown man, I got to diss this little girl. You know what I'm saying? And then I come back and, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now you done turned me up and got me $1 million deal.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Yes,
how it
indeed.
went.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it go, though. You can't be scared of nobody. You can't. You know what I'm saying? What people say about you, take it and build something else out of it. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
indeed. Yes. So what's next? What you working on?
I'm gonna probably drop me some more singles. I'm getting ready to do another project soon, but I want some huge industry features on there. Like, I'm finna shock everybody because I really know people. I just don't be begging for the feature. You know what I'm saying? But I know I can, so I'm finna take advantage, like I just said.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So what other artists in Milwaukee other than yourself? Probably Maya P.
Shout out my baby.
What other artists what other artists you listen to?
Man, I be listening to a lot of everybody, bro. I listen to Steph, Chicken, me every day. You already know that. Maya. It's a couple other artists I want to shout them out. They not really feeling me right now. I still rock with y'all, though. They know who they is. I be listening to them, too, in the car. You know what I'm saying? Because I only listen to my city. I got my city on shuffle on Apple Music. But I ain't giving out no free shout-outs right now to them. But shout out to everybody else, though. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing what y'all doing. And I love all y'all. The bond is really deeper with all the artists in the city. Because you know this. We all know each other personally, for real. Because we all trying to make it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
some people
we took a lot of wrong turns, you know what I'm saying? But it's because pride is a big thing. A lot of people don't just want to give people their flowers when it's their turn. You know what I'm saying?
Meech, do you see any similarities from our generation when we were doing music and theirs as far as the camaraderie and how they all bond together?
That's the thing about Milwaukee too. Like, you just, and behind the scenes, like it's really clicked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes it be like, all right, they don't mess with them, but everybody still mess with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you just gotta kind of tread lightly what you say sometimes.
No, it's not even what you say. It be about what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody is.
You don't gotta jump in beefs. You don't gotta jump in beefs. Don't do that either as an up and coming artist. Don't try to jump in beefs. You could be cool with whoever you want to be cool with, as long as they ain't snitching. But you could be cool with whoever you want to be cool with. You know what I'm saying? I just rekindled bonds with rappers in the city that I said I wasn't going to talk to them no more, but it wasn't that deep to me. I woke up one day like, I am where I want to be, and it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a man, but I'm going to be woman enough to, you know what I'm saying, know where I was wrong, and I'm not expecting an apology back from you. I'm just cleansing myself so I can move forward in life. You know?
Right.
That's right. That's what it's about.
We was talking about releasing earlier.
Yeah.
Releasing the thoughts.
It's a couple people I still owe that conversation to. Not an apology, but just to tell them that we ain't got no problem. Like, I don't know. I don't really wake up and think about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a problem.
It's not a priority.
But I do support all the music. I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? And I like my city. I like my city bad.
What artist inspired you growing up?
A lot. Like, I used to listen to a lot of Lil Wayne. That's what my mama would say. I ain't never want to rap like Wayne or nothing like that.
How your mama doing, too?
Oh, my mama good. Shout out moms. I ain't gonna lie. She the reason I'm even a rapper today. No cap. She invested thousands of dollars into me, lost it all, and then we had to go find that again. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely worth it in the end. And I appreciate her for her support. That's my first supporter.
Yes, indeed. You said Lil Wayne?
But, Lil Wayne, I ain't gonna lie. I used to, like, watch his style and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, I want the world to gravitate towards me like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just want to be big. Like, all the big artists you could think of when you be like, oh, who you look up to? All of them.
It's crazy because we grew up on Wayne, too. And we a completely different generation.
Completely different.
Intergenerational. We live and direct with 414Junglebaby. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break and pay some bills. It's your girl Jazz and Mech, 101.7 The Truth.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
Nathan has taught me to embrace the moment. Age-wise, I'm in my late 60s. I'm old enough to be his grandfather. Will he be embarrassed to acknowledge me as his dad? I think the most important thing we can do is let them know that they're safe, that they're valued and cared for and loved, and that they're important.
I knew I wanted to be adopted by him because of how he taught me to be the person who I am today. And it's coming from a dad that didn't expect to become a dad, and I feel very proud to be his son.
That was what he needed, and he was what I needed. Every day is full of new opportunities. That's what it's been about, realizing the simple things that it takes to make such a huge difference in these kids' lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Dreaming of owning your first home? Don't settle for a fixer-upper. Build a brand new home with Milwaukee Habitat for Humanity. They partner with first-time buyers to make home ownership possible with little to no down payment and a team that's on your side every step of the way. Even if you're just starting to explore what's possible, they're here to help you take the next step. If your household earns between $55,000 and $90,000 a year, you may qualify. Visit MilwaukeeHabitat.org to learn more.
You asked, and it's back. The original Cubano fan favorite has returned to Cousin Subs. And if you know, you know. It starts with tender pulled pork, our original recipe, and layers in savory ham, Genoa salami, and melty Swiss, grilled together for that hot, craveable bite. Then topped with fresh onions, tomatoes, pickles, and brown mustard and mayo, all on our signature bread. It's the fan favorite you've been waiting for. The Cubano, back at Cousin Subs, but only for a limited time. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flySSHF.org and ask for an application.
Drop my gin. I didn't drop my I thought it was smoke.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler Mech. Mech, we got 414Junglebaby in the building.
Yo.
You know what's the word, Jungle? Wanna play that Yo Baby? Wanna introduce it?
Come on, man. This Yo Baby. Y'all know what's going on. I just seen Yo Baby in my mentions. That so broke.
It's been cool, baby.
Pull up with that no joke. Addicted to my man here itching this no dope. I just seen Yo Baby in my mentions. That no bro. I just seen Yo Baby in my mentions. That no weak. Like you should go cheat. I done touched 100. That was so easy. I just blew a 20. That was so easy. Told her I get busy. She like don't tease me. They just sit and watch, wanna knock my plans. I was in the kitchen with a pot, forgot to wash my hands. Keep on staring at my watch, I didn't my mans. I just put a button on the didn't drop my gin. I didn't drop my I thought it was smoke. Oh, none. You're broke, you ain't got no money. Boy, a joke, I am not no dummy. Jungle baby, stay in, they mention. Don't hear what they say on attention. Pull up with the gang, leave them twitching. I keep with 2K, but I ain't switching. Post that is not my mans. Then like they won't smoke, they ain't got no bend. You stop saying you my op, you cannot show 10. You need some tints on that whip, almost shot your fin. Pull up with that, this is no joke. Addicted to my man here itching this. Oh, I just seen Yo Baby in my mentions. That no bro. I just seen Yo Baby in my mentions. That no weak. Like you should go cheat. I done touched 100, that was so easy. I just blew a 20, that was so easy. Told her I get busy, she like don't tease me.
There goes Z-Bomb right there. Junglebaby, 414Junglebaby in the building.
But y'all know what's going on. Go stream that Yo Baby right now. Back to back.
Who did that beat?
This beat maker I met him on YouTube. His name Bankroll.
Okay.
Y'all go look up all 414Junglebaby type beats. He make all of them.
Now, I know this is going to be a rhetorical question, but who's your favorite producer to work with?
Him. Because he make all my type beats. And I used all of them. And I done made hits off of them. So.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Y'all stealing my producer. I might gotta move around.
Me?
No, they stealing my producer on YouTube. They like everybody figuring out that I use my own type beats. So now I gotta start going industry and rocking with the industry producers.
So explain to everybody how that process go when you get beats off of YouTube.
You gotta pay for it, but I'm so quick with it. Snatchies, like I buy the whole beat off YouTube and I make them change it to like if Yo Baby beat was on there, I make them change it to Yo Baby instrumental.
Yeah.
So now when people use it, I'm getting paid because I own the beat. That's usually how you do it. But don't use YouTube beats, y'all, because it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of songs I couldn't get cleared.
There
Don't
you
use
go.
samples.
That's the part I want to hear.
Yep.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I had a song. It was a banger. Can't drop it. The sample is $30,000.
Is it the one you posted?
I know that's right.
You posted?
No, it was this song called WTF. I had did it on a platform. A lot of my fans wanted me to drop it, but that's the reason why right there, y'all. Y'all was never gonna know that.
Sing it real quick.
Dang, I can't. Too many cuss words. On what? WTF, literally.
All right. What's going on though? So let's talk about Milwaukee culture.
Come on.
You think how much you influenced it?
I ain't too influenced. I be thrilled. But I'm around though, so you know what I'm saying? I'm not slow.
Yeah. You think people taking your style?
Yes. I see these baby studs popping out.
What?
Yes, it's bothering me. I want Unc to show up. I had to come to the city. I ain't gonna lie. I had to come back because I ain't gonna lie. I was a little offended. I seen like I was cool with people stealing my flow because they was already trying to say I stole Dej flow, which I didn't. So I already knew it was coming in my own city.
Yeah.
But people is studs out here stealing my lyrics word for word. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have that one.
Yeah.
No cap. I can't back you up on that. But you know what I'm saying? It's it is some other female artists that are like, you know what I'm saying, studs that is actually cold in the city that I've been listening to too. I can't even remember her name, but she gonna be one of the ones. Just remember I said that. I'm posting on my story later today. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so you gonna come and shoot a video with the whole city? You gonna bring the city out?
Come on, is the city gonna come out?
What song you gonna choose?
We could reshoot Yo Baby right now. You know what? We could reshoot anything y'all want to. Matter of fact, I'll post 5 unreleased songs. Put them on my Instagram and we could pick which one.
Yeah, do that.
Come on, run that promo. I'm all about business. Let's do it. We finna talk after this.
How important now that you're in the industry and you transition from doing music to actually being an artist with the deal, how important is your team? Like having the right people around you?
Extremely important. Like I feel like, I don't want to pick a big part of my team if y'all is watching, but I feel like marketing, like they play a big part when it comes to my Instagram and stuff. Like making sure I post the right stuff, I go on the right platforms that's meant for me, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They be wanting me to express myself. Like I went on the radar and did Yo Baby like live with my real voice. It got 1 million views.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to figure that kind of stuff out. So they probably the most important thing to me. They help my mind expand like talent wise.
Yeah.
So while traveling, how important, because I know like going state to state, especially when we was doing music back then, you see like artists are from their hometown. How in their hometown supports them. How important is support from Milwaukee to you?
It's overly important. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be nice. I cried about this. You remember that? Yeah. I'm telling y'all, he knew me since I was 14. I'm 23.
Like, why they ain't listening?
Why they don't want to listen to me? Guess what? I woke up to thousands of streams in another state, and I'm like, they listen to me? Then them people start paying me $5,000 for a show.
And then Milwaukee hopped on.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly like that. So you don't even got to trip if your own city don't rock with you. That's why I said, get you a fan, one fan in Cali. Get you one fan in Cali and you from Milwaukee. You mean something to somebody on the other side of earth.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
indeed.
And that's important because we humans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody listen to your art.
Yeah. So how often you be back and forth?
Every day. I just landed. I just got here and I got a flight tomorrow. Oh, I leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go already. I'm ready to go home.
You be getting jet lag?
Yes. Bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how in this industry we know that you have to have a certain type of discipline. It's temptation, especially when you're new coming into it. How do you maintain your discipline and stay focused so that you don't become sidetracked with everything that the industry has to offer you.
I treat myself like I didn't sign a deal.
Exactly.
I know that's right.
No, for real. Like,
Yeah.
if y'all ever notice, I don't post money.
Yeah.
None of that. I don't even got my chain on. I don't even want to wear my chain no more, bro. I know I'm successful. I know what my bank account look like. You know what I'm saying? So
that part.
I be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Because another thing, too, especially when I come to the city, I try not to pop it like that because I don't want people who don't have these type of things to,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, be looking at me like I'm trying to
And
put
you
it in their
become a
face.
target.
People be like, oh, put it in their face. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm with you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
J. Cole, like.
That's right. Yes,
No
indeed.
cap, I forgot I had a chain. Dang, I forgot my chain ain't on.
So transitioning now, has it like when you first start traveling more? How much did it change? Like having to wake up this early, having to go to bed this early.
I just had to catch the flight here at 3 a.m. That was so annoying because I just didn't go to sleep last night. Cause I'm like, I'm going to miss the flight. So
Yeah.
now my body is getting used to being up at hours that other people probably think it's time to sleep. No, I'm going to sleep when I'm dead. No cap. I be
know
up
that's right.
writing all night.
Yes,
Well, I said,
indeed.
But
I
yeah, that
don't be
jet
trying to
lag.
miss the day. I be
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
the day is happening.
Yes, indeed.
It's happening.
Yes, it is.
That's my next tape.
It's happening. How proud are you, Meech, to watch her go from her 14-year-old self to who she is now?
I mean, I'm very proud actually. This one that be like, man.
Yeah.
Man, don't do that. I was trying to get him to sign me.
Yeah.
Why you want to sign her, Meech?
I can't sign her.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was trying to get you
Are
to
you talking
sign me
about
when I
then?
was a kid.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept telling them, like, watch one day, watch. I used to be in the studio with all of them. My cousin Reddy, he was making all the beats. He made the All-Star beat for Chicken and all them.
Yeah.
I used to be in the studio like, put me on. Nobody want to put me on. You know what I'm saying?
Reddy was just at my house.
Hey, shout out Reddy.
And it
though.
ended
shout
up
out
being
Reddy.
a blessing.
Not Reddy, though, but I'm talking about, like, artist-wise. Like, I used to try to show my music to everybody who popping now.
Yeah.
Now they rock with me, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but she just
that's
didn't.
cool.
She didn't know how much I talked to her mom too, though.
No, he was on it for sure.
Yeah.
He just wanted to make sure that this is what I really want. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, you don't know. Sometimes kids don't really know what they be wanting, but I knew that's what I wanted.
Yeah, she just
Facts.
sign me. I'm like, look, it don't just happen
Yeah.
like that.
And I ain't mean sign me like on some money. Like
Yeah.
that's when the twins was like turn. I'm like, I want to be like the twins.
You
You
just
know what
want
I'm
to be
saying?
a part
Like,
of the movement.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to be a part of the city. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be heard. That's what I wanted
Yeah.
to be. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up my own microphone. You know, I'm
Yeah.
pick
I
up
mean,
my.
she had it. She
Yeah.
definitely had it, and she had to drive like she was like with us and shit,
Yeah.
stuff like
No,
that.
yeah, I was around though.
Yeah,
for sure.
she was around, so it was she caught it.
She got it.
Yeah,
I just had to build my buzz for real. That's another thing too as an artist. Artists that's coming up, don't be mad at bigger artists for even if you know them personally for not trying to put you on. You know what I'm saying? Because they still putting themselves on too, and you got to come to the table with something. Have you a little fan base? You know what I'm saying, dude? Even if it's 100 streams a week, you know what I'm saying? Prove yourself, turn yourself up a little bit. You can't just be asking for a handout because. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
indeed.
You don't want to be that person, bro.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah.
to say you did this.
And you got to be kind of cool just to be around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because that's
don't be
what
too thirsty.
you get the game, you get the swag, you get the know-how. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
From being around. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And then she don't know, but I tell everybody about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She don't like, you should put Jungle on this.
Yeah.
You should go get Jungle. You know what I mean? Or
Yes,
when
and-
she was in Atlanta, she didn't know how her name wasn't Jungle then, but
Hey.
she didn't know how watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still
Yeah, I
talking
ain't
to
gonna-
her
I was
mama.
going
You
by
know what I
my
mean?
real name.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can you tap for especially for the youth artists, can you touch on work ethic? Like what your work ethic was versus what it is now and in between what it took for you to get to where you are.
I feel like I was too distracted. Like when people say, "Oh, let's go outside or do something like this," I'll be quick to go do stuff like that. But I could have been at home making music. So, and then I start getting myself in trouble with the law and stuff like that. And that's where I'm like, no, I don't want to be one of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I start standing in the house writing. I have people hitting me up all night, like, "You really in the crib writing poems, boss?
Yeah.
Get up."
Yeah.
No cap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, this is gonna get me rich one day. I done had these arguments with my own mama. I'm gonna do this my way. She like, no, you
Yeah, she
19,
used
go
to
get a
be-
job.
Yeah.
She used to be a
Yeah.
little, she used to be on a little, she'd be a little pest with it. You know,
Yes,
she'd be
I-
on you. Like,
Yeah.
man, come on, man, let me,
Yeah.
you be like,
me in
you
the
trying
studio.
to calm it down
Yeah.
to kind of, so she can know and hone it on herself. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
Bro, I used to cry every night because nobody was listening to me. And I could put that on God. Like, every night I tell my mama, nobody's listening to me. We going to the studio, nobody's listening to me. And then I had to realize, like, I ain't even listening to myself for real. You know what I'm saying? I start picking my phone up, putting it on the internet with my own hashtags, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And you grinding your way to the point where the whole world, you made the world listen to you.
I ain't even got the whole world yet, but I'm going to have them by tomorrow.
I know that's right. How can people support you and follow you on social media?
All my social media is 414Junglebaby. I got that name too, by the way, y'all. I was in the studio in Atlanta when I was like 14. I used to go by my real name, like he said. And somebody was like, why y'all got this baby in the studio? I'm like, I ain't no baby. I'm from the jungle. They're like, all right, Jungle Baby. So I just threw the 414 on there because I'm from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
That's how I got that name.
Yeah, she had to get her swag together.
You know what I'm saying? I had
A
to
whole bunch of stuff.
grow out of that baby stud and become a grown man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is. We are live and direct in the studio with 414 Baby. Jungle Baby, do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance, June 18th through July 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
What's the word, Milwaukee? It's your favorite producer, Meech. Don't just check in. Tap in with Jazz Tyler.
We are live and direct Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. And I am your host, Jazz Tyler. This platform is for the youth, the voices of the city. We are here to remind the world that your voice matters. Hit us up, tap in, and let us know what's on your mind because the time is now. Tap in.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your townhome for an out-of-town home, UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Yep, she was a fairy. Yep, she was a fairy. Yep.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct in the studio with 414Junglebaby.
What's the word, Jungle?
Welcome home.
Jungle this, jungle that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, we've talked about your journey. We've talked about where you are now. And a lot of the things that you said, I really, really rock with. And work as an educator and someone working with the youth, like I'm telling you, we be in the studio, they look up to y'all. They do. They really do. So a lot of the things that you said today, I know they're listening. I'm glad that you think the way that you do because they take heed to the things that you guys say. So what is some advice that you have for not just the youth in the city that do music, but just the youth in the state that they're in the city of Milwaukee overall? There's nothing for them to do. right?
Yeah. It's like I wish I really knew what I could tell you to make you get up right now and your life would change. But it's nothing I could really say. But like whatever you is doing, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you put your all into it, no matter what it is. Playing basketball, you know what I'm saying, you want to be a doctor or anything, just do it. Go all the way with it and keep your head on it. If you feel like you ain't got nobody, you got God.
That's right.
Sure.
That's right, Meech.
Jungle this, jungle that. What you expect for the album to do?
The album gonna do great. I did like 100,000 streams probably the first 2-3 days on the album, and then I never checked it again. So yeah, I know it's doing good.
So we was talking championships yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of you know, I was telling everybody I ain't done nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now, I mean, you first in line.
Gotta get that number one on the Billboard.
I'm trying.
Claiming it.
You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
You gotta get that Grammy, you gotta get that number one.
Man, if they don't put me on there, I'm going up there myself and filing a complaint. No cap.
You gotta make a hit.
Come on, I'm a natural hit maker.
I'm
You
just
know what
saying,
it be with me?
I know you make it.
You know what it be with me? I have a hit song, and then I let it do what it do, and then I give up on it.
Yeah.
And then I'll drop another song a week later, and it'll do the same amount of views, and then I give up. Because I'm thinking 500,000 streams on Apple Music, that's great. I need to be doing 5 million streams on that one song, no cap.
Yeah.
That's the mindset y'all gotta have too. Like, always want more than what you got, no cap. But don't be greedy and want what other people got. That's right.
So is you accepting features right now?
Yeah, but not for free.
How much?
Yeah, we want to get you on the track with some
Hit
of
my
the
booking
kids.
manager. She's in my bio. No cap. You want to feature my booking?
It's not today's price.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But closed
for
mouths
real.
don't get fed. I work with budgets too.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yes,
how,
indeed.
How do producers send you music?
I be posting on my story. I need beats, and then I'll post the email, and they just get to flood me. And
Yeah.
I go through every single one too. Some of them be so trash. I don't know why. I don't know why some producers just send you beats they know you won't be rapping on.
Ain't got nothing to do with your flow, your style. Like,
saying?
did you even listen to my catalog?
Yeah, I be
I mean,
offended.
but they do though. Like it be all
You
off
can't.
deck, off deck beats, slow beats.
But
Like,
I'm saying,
not
no,
even
you
her
can't listen to her catalog and then just decide to send
No
a beat
cap.
that
I'm
have
sending a
nothing.
country beat.
Then they'll rename the beat and
I'm
call
about
it
to
a
heel
Jungle
toe.
Baby beat.
Like,
Man,
They'll call it Jungle Baby
what's
beat.
your favorite things to do when you come back to the crib? Like some of your favorite
when I'm in
places
the
to
city,
go? Yeah.
I'm going right to the taco truck on the south side every
Yes,
time. I already
indeed.
went, and I'm going again. Okay.
We got a caller on the line. Caller, are you there?
Again.
Is Leia?
Yeah, it's Leia.
Hey, Leia, you got some questions for 414Junglebaby?
Yeah, what some advice can you give me? I'm an upcoming artist. I just started. What some advice can you give me?
Okay, so you got you a TikTok and an Instagram account?
I got an Instagram right now.
Okay, go make you a
But I'm-
TikTok. Go make you a TikTok. Go make a TikTok to your song. Post it on TikTok. Post it on Instagram. Hit the boost button. Put $5 on it. And see what it do tomorrow. You're going to wake up with 50 new fans.
That's game. That's free game. That's free game.
Thanks for calling, Leia.
Thanks for calling, Leia.
You got another question?
Y'all be up there. I'm going to be up there next week.
So Leia she's one of our students at Howard Fuller. I run a studio at Howard Fuller, and she just started rapping. And she come up here every week with me and Meech, and she's learning. And
Hey, man, y'all hear that? Y'all better believe in her. Don't say you believe in her when she take off.
That's right.
We ain't trying to hear that.
I call her KK.
Yeah. He got a nickname for her, KK.
Hey, on that.
I'm on that.
Thank you, Leia, for calling.
Yeah, no problem.
So you were saying some of the favorite place, the taco truck.
Yeah, I be going to the taco truck. Where else I be at? I be everywhere, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I get here, I get in my car, because y'all know I got a good car. I just ain't gonna tell y'all what it is.
Yeah.
I'm talking about V6. I'm floating. No cap. But I get in the car and I hit every block of Milwaukee just to feel good. Like, I just went down Locust earlier and I was just playing my music. They recorded me, putting me on Instagram. Like, I be doing stuff like that because I know I got a name out here, so that be feeling good. I know they finna run up on me.
And
You know what I'm
you
saying?
see other artists do that where they from.
Yeah, you know what I'm
So
saying?
it's good to experience that.
Right when I landed in Chicago, fans was running up on me in the airport taking pictures.
Yes,
God, you know what
How
I'm
does
saying?
that feel?
I be nervous at first. I don't know if we finna fight or what's finna happen. I be talking too crazy on the internet.
Yeah.
That's in Chicago.
Yeah, right. Hold on.
It be people in my DM sending paragraphs like, you saved my life. I don't get how, but I'm just glad I did. No cap, but I don't get how.
Yeah.
I still don't, but I appreciate that because you just saved my life.
It's the music. It's the music. You know, we all grew up where somebody in the industry inspired us to want to do and be who we are, you know, and now it's dope that you're becoming that person that's inspiring the next generation. And one of the things I like to tell young artists too is like, don't ever be a role model, be a real model. You know, a role model is like they try to be perfect. There's no such thing. A real model is the youth will respect you more because you're authentic, you know, so.
You ain't trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So stop calling me Days Loaf.
What you say? My name Junglebaby. Yes, indeed.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact though.
But what you see the culture going from here in Milwaukee?
Like what you mean?
Like where do you see the Milwaukee culture going?
I mean, I don't know.
Is it going up?
It's going up.
The music
of course.
culture?
Yeah, like the music culture going up for sure. I just feel like we got to get a little more together as artists, but I ain't finna be the one to walk up and shake y'all hands no more. I'm done. No cap. Y'all got to walk up to me now because I done hit people up and they made me feel like I'm begging to be cool, and I don't want to seem like that. I'm just trying to make us look good, but I'm already Junglebaby. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got to do better like that on that tip. Like, let's all go in and go feed the homeless or something. Do something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to pick a gun up and be into it. It's not none of that.
Boring. I don't want.
That's too boring.
So you got to come back to the crib this summer and do some community stuff. We was talking earlier this week having like a citywide water balloon fight, water gun fights, all of that stuff.
I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I be in the crib depressed probably every day of my life. A lot of people know I had a bad incident in the beginning of last year. And I had to, you know what I'm saying, get my mental right. But I'm still mentally not right. I be having a lot going on too. So it'd be hard for me to get to the city and vibe because I don't want to throw the energy off.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be feeling like I'm the bad person.
So how do you deal with it? How do you deal with
I go to therapy.
Okay. And is music a form of therapy for you?
Of course. I listen to beats before I even write to them. I can listen to that same beat all day.
Yeah.
Just keep listening to it. That's therapy to me.
And that's crazy. Like artists listen to beats all day.
Yeah.
I fall asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, I make beats and stuff. I'm just telling you that,
yeah.
you know.
I know, because even when I did it, I didn't listen to beats all day. Well, now I do. I love instrumentals.
It's peaceful.
And it's different, too, because producers are actually uploading on Apple Music and Spotify, like, just instrumental albums. Like, that didn't exist before. But before we be in the studio, I be like, man, I don't want to keep hearing beats all day. Now that's all I listen to.
It depends on how the beat is flowing, though. If it's going to make you want to keep listening to it.
Yeah.
That's why you got to go look up them Junglebaby type beats.
Oh, so you got any more shout-outs? You with Cuz?
Hey, yeah, shout out my cousin, man. He a knock. No, let me stop. See, I told y'all I wish I could tell y'all better, but I'm not playing. Don't run up. No cap. But no, yeah, shout out my family and all my fans and all my supporters, and shout out y'all for doing what y'all doing.
For sure, thank you.
And shout out me.
Where they find you at?
Man, you already know 414Junglebaby.
Everything.
Yes, indeed.
Everywhere.
We're gonna play this Yo Baby one time, ain't we, Z?
I ain't gonna spin that back.
Yeah, we still got time now.
Oh, okay.
Got time.
Yes,
what you
indeed.
Talk about? Yeah.
Talk about we got time. He's talking about what you want to talk about. What you want to talk to me about? I'm here. Bro, I want to talk about it all.
I be want to talk about, you know, what's the real.
Come on, what's up? Say one crazy thing. I'm gonna give you the chance today. Let's.
All right. We got a minute left. All right. Do you? Let me think. I got a lot.
You running out of time. I knew he was gonna run out of time when I told him to ask.
No, do you still record in Milwaukee?
Oh yeah, of course. Shout out Mako. That's where I be going on the south side.
Yeah.
Y'all could go look through my Instagram followers and find him. He cold. He the one recorded Yo Baby.
Yeah. So,
I come make my hits in the city.
That's what I'm saying. So you coming
to
make some hits right now?
No, not right now. I came here for y'all. I'm gonna get ready to go.
Oh, okay. That's why I really wanted to know though.
Yeah.
So we gonna play that Yo Baby one more time, Z.
Yes, indeed. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. 101.7. Tap in tomorrow. We got Brandon Joseph in the building, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's Jazzy and Mech.
Addicted to my
here itching this no dope. I just seen your baby in my mentions that no bro. I just seen your baby in my mentions that no weak. Like you should go cheat.